Dude, sick place. You got one of these? Oh, what? Dude, did you just get all this stuff?
What is up? Welcome back to the yard, and thank you everyone who subscribed to our Patreon. Our Patreon members are flourishing.
Shit, I was gonna say sheesh, and then he did it.
You cannot outdo that.
Is sheesh dead?
Yes.
Yeah, but I did it.
He's
But he's
31.
still doing it.
He's
Yeah.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you are 31.
So old.
Takes a little longer.
He
to
could
age
say
out.
golly gee and sheesh, and both are just as old.
Or I could say it's lit, like Ludwig did 900
Ludwig
times
has
last
been-
You have
episode.
been back
Ludwig
on
like
that.
just found it's lit.
What
it's
happened?
Crazy.
Why?
I think it was from hanging out with people in real life. I'd be like, it's lit.
But no. That doesn't explain anything.
That's still years behind.
Yeah.
You can't just say
So-
you went and touched
to be
grass
clear,
and now you say
It's
lit.
lit was what was used to describe parties in my second year of college, which was 4 years ago.
Okay, to be clear, the biggest streamers on Twitch say lit.
Who?
Nick Merckx.
Quote Nick Merckx 17 times now.
That's lit. I got one on me. Two on me.
Do you understand
Just gonna go to
that
16.
Wait, are you sure he's not saying lit in the context of the game?
They are
As in,
damaged.
They're lit.
Lit means like they're damaged.
Oh.
In Warzone.
Did you not know that? You
No
literally
way
play
you didn't know
Valorant and
that.
say that.
Yeah, he's lit.
No way.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I started saying frag out. 'Cause all my favorite streamers just like say that a
yeah.
lot.
Every time I leave, I just
Yeah, I
frag
was
out,
hanging out
guys.
with Pokimane last week. I said like, "Oh yeah, it's frag out," and she looked at me like kind of weird, but
Well, anyway,
That's just
it
putting
is.
overtime in. Dude.
It is fucking lit. How many people sign up for the Patreon? Blew me
It's
away.
so many,
it blew me away.
if you are a Patreon subscriber and you
patron.
haven't,
Patron.
Please DM
Patron.
at Aiden Calvin on Twitter and let
I'm
him
not
know
putting-
how much you're excited to be a part of the
He will give you a
page.
you could
personal
actually
thank you
just
letter.
join the Discord. You could just join the
That's
Yard
true.
Discord
We are
instead.
very active in the Discord, sexually active even.
Well, no, we're not. To be clear, we're not sexually active in the
there's
Discord.
probably some
a lot of
You're
minors
not.
in the Discord.
Ludwig, you're a hey.
Don't shake his hand. No, that's
Yeah, I would not
don't
shake.
want to shake his
Well,
hand there.
don't
I would
shake for
be
sexual
really
assault.
Those
avoidant
are-
about
I like
To be
shaking
clear,
his
if
hand.
that
adults
is
are
annoying.
watching
That's
with
going to
kids
be
that watch
Exhibit
nothing,
C 10 years from now.
he goes to jail. We're
Anyway, ton of the patrons
Harassment.
haven't joined the Discord, and it gets used like all day, every day. It's actually way more active than I ever expected.
Yeah,
so
we use it.
I love
specifically to
using
pop in
it.
there. Shut the fuck up. It's funny because I prefaced everybody. I was like, "Yeah, Ludwig's never gonna be here ever," so I'm just letting you know.
good. It's funny because in the Patreon, everyone has their own zone. And I didn't know that existed. So what I do is every like day or two, I'll just at everyone and I'll be like, good night.
I actually like that.
And then that's it. That's my only interaction with them.
Anyway, in addition, we have me and Nick do a show where we do watch-alongs of Disney Channel movies. Aiden and Nick have an advice show. These are all Patreon exclusives, just giving you guys a bunch of extra shit. And Ludwig does nothing.
And this is where we should say, if you don't know, I said last episode if the Patreon would hit 1,000 members, that on this episode, I would partake in the gummy.
That's
and a little
true.
bit of gummy time.
A
We would be
gummy.
running mile high on this show. But we have two sober men, so you can split it right in half, sober side. And this side
cut,
is,
uncut.
yeah, well, we also have
Sober.
uncut penises. But more
Unsober.
importantly, this is,
I thought you were saying cut like
Amsterdam
insert a
side.
cut here, and I'm like, wait, what's wrong? But you're talking about our penises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's true.
we're the Misfits extras. We didn't make it into their group.
Here's
we
the
still have all
here's
the
it now.
weed.
You guys are a bundled bunch of like long sleeves in the bottom of the closet, and we are a bunch of sweet, polished ivory.
We're like if you two went in the Pack-a-Punch machine. You get us.
That's
That's
what
just hurtful.
No, that's,
No,
All right.
he's right.
Question
me.
for you. I want to
Okay.
start this pot off hot.
Okay. Ooh.
Do you know how they do circumcisions?
This is crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel like I know a base level. Like,
So after yesterday or last week's podcast, I was interested because me and Eamon were talking about circumcisions, how they do it.
yeah.
And I thought it'd be funny
You guys are trying to get involved, huh?
I was like, I wonder if there's like a device.
What's the late game look like?
I looked it up. There is. It's like a gun, and you wrap your skin around it, and then you just go. Pff, and then
crazy.
it rips it off.
It's like it looks like something you would like.
They should do that shit at Claire's.
The girl with like chewing gum, rolling her eyes.
She's
Just
like, "Do you want the
circumcises
lemon?" Sometimes it helps.
And they still make if you do the left foreskin, it's not gay.
Yeah, it is a contraption. It looks like the machines that they use to like make sausage with.
Yeah.
Like it's a metal basic. Like it's weird.
They have
We were
one
looking
and dones.
up like the industrial machine. Turns out you can just buy medical equipment online. Like
Pretty
anybody
cheap.
can
It's
do
like
it.
any business.
I don't think I really connected the dots on that. Like,
Okay.
you can just go. You can just no.
Wait, what? What?
can't-
What?
Oh,
Weapon.
dude. Okay, hold on.
No,
I need to
no.
explain this.
I got this. No,
No, that's not you.
I got
That's
this.
not you.
So you'll remember last week we had a bit of a blow up on Slime's 911 call, and
Yeah.
I would like to take the heat off you.
Oh yeah.
It applied to someone else because
Really? Are you a crook?
we were looking up circumcisions, and I was like, oh yeah, Google like circumcision tool. This man, before he types that in, enters into the search browser video of circumcision.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna like watch how it's done, like the medical procedure. And
but
he just wanted.
He was trying to
see-
look up baby circumcisions.
because I just wanted
Why?
to see the medical procedure.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to know how it works. Oh my god!
Heat's off you.
You couldn't look up adult circumcisions.
You
That- adult
didn't-
circumcisions
oh, it
are,
didn't
like,
cross
worse,
your
right?
mind.
Can't
Oh,
is
they're
really
specific.
bad
they're
to
worse.
He specifically
are.
typed in
They
baby.
are.
You typed in baby
typed in baby.
circumcisions.
Get. No, I didn't.
He
type
typed
that
in baby boy
Now he's
circumcision.
just now he's just making shit up.
Really cool baby circumcisions.
I was like,
That glasses
his
on.
question alluded to like, oh, how does the procedure work? And I was like, you know what? Like, I don't know. So I
my
just
God.
looked up. I was gonna look up like an actual video of the surgery.
He goes to his search. It's like
And-
it's purple, like he recently searched it.
And if you get circumcised as an adult, there's a bunch of complications that happen that don't happen when you're a child.
That's true.
Yeah, you actually
that's like-
get pussy. I'm kidding.
I had a friend that got an
or
adult
butt
circumcision.
Side
pussy.
effect,
Sorry.
yeah.
I had a friend who had an adult circumcision.
Yeah, why?
He said it was because
Like
when he had
voluntary?
sex, he could barely feel anything. And so he would just be in the sack for 45. And I was
What a
like,
king.
bro, I'm in there
Wait.
for half a second. This doesn't seem like a problem, King. But he's like, it really doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's usually the opposite. That
Yeah,
when you're
more
circumcised,
sensitive
you are
before
less
you're
sensitive.
circumcised.
So I think your friend is
Wait,
capping, or he got
I
a
think
reverse.
he got a reverse.
Okay, that doesn't exist.
No. Okay, yeah. Then I
No.
So
They scrape some off your thigh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they skin graft.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually am forgetting.
I
It might have been
actually
the
have a
opposite.
little bit of my butt.
Yeah. They're starting to 3D print it now too, which is great.
Dude, this all reminds me, Nick, you're gonna eyes will brighten up when you remember this as I did. But remember that video I took in the old house?
Oh my god. It might be the funniest video on my cell phone.
It's
Wait,
the
what?
it's the funniest. It's the loudest I've ever heard Nick laugh. I think. Remember in the living room when I turned on that video, that YouTube video, and we were just sitting on the floor watching like a 7-part series of how to clean your foreskin. And
No.
and then
How do you not
remember
and then
remember
for the
that?
studio audience, which was just Nick's phone, I turned up all of the volume, muted that video, and turned on the Halo music.
It's so tragic because this is the first video we've mentioned like this that I think you cannot put at like the
I
front
can't.
of the podcast.
I can't put- yeah.
Because there is like when I've seen this because I wasn't there when this happened, and the phone just like pans down and you see a giant uncut dick on the TV.
You could throw
while
the
the
blurred
beginning
version
of
on
the
the
Halo
Patreon.
menu music is playing.
Can we blur it?
Yeah, we can blur
No,
it.
I
We're
wouldn't
gonna
risk
show
it.
you the fans.
I wouldn't risk it on the YouTube. No,
No,
Yeah.
on Patreon.
I wouldn't.
only on
I wouldn't
Patreon.
risk it on the
Patreon,
YouTube.
I don't
really?
think so.
They'll demonetize you for. You know what you can't say on YouTube?
What?
It'll demonetize. You can't say.
Oh,
The entire
RJ.
video will be demonetized if that gets through.
really?
We can never have Miles as a guest.
Oh yeah, that's
Poor
true.
Australians, man.
Yeah.
Nobody from Australia.
There's no successful Australian YouTube channel.
That's true because they can't help
Well,
themselves.
I don't know.
They're
I don't know about
addicted.
Sorry,
that.
Laserbeam, you're doing great.
This was, you know, what was funny today? Our life has become this like this kind of weird balance of like if we start saying something funny, we kind of look at each other like save it, save it,
Yeah,
save it.
save it, save it.
But
save it.
this one I think is actually appropriate because I want to get inside the mind of you, Eamon Gaiman. He had a nightmare last night,
You little nightmare?
and I'd like you to tell the
What?
people about your nightmare, and we can all kind of talk about what the fuck this means.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
Pulling up Sigmund Freud.
I cannot explain like the setting entirely, but I'm kind of like in a mountainous sort of woods, and I'm like with other people, and there are groups of other people that I know in this woods, and I go to like meet up or like hang out with like a large group of them. The context is sort of lost on me as I forget more of the dream over the course of the day. But the important thing is that there is this a gang of guys, and two of them are.
18 cowboys.
Do you guys remember two of the bad guys from Sky High?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that run around fast and have stretchy arms.
Fryle and Quickie.
It's those two guys, but without superpowers.
Okay.
And they're in the gang, and then the head of the gang is Miles Teller
From Whiplash.
from Whiplash.
Whiplash. Right.
And for some reason, this gang of guys, because there's the three of them, and that's who I remember, and then everybody else in the group is like faceless. But every time I encounter them in this woods, they proceed to viciously beat the shit out of me. And like do heinous things to me. Like they'll pee on me, and it's not in like a cool sexual way.
Oh, it's not the cool sexual
Not the cool sexual way.
Fuck, that sucks.
It's like I'm horrified, and I have to keep running away from these people who are doing awful things that I just cannot process
just
why
people,
this is
Miles
why this
Teller.
is happening.
Whiplash too.
So you don't want them to pee
I
on
keep
you.
trying to explain to them like why they're I don't want them to like punch me or pee on me or anything.
Right.
Which
This
is what
sounds
they
like a
keep
you
doing.
problem.
And at some point in the dream, I'm confronted by these guys for like the third or the fourth time because they'll like hunt me through the woods. And the fourth time, I'm so desperate. Like I'm in the dream, I'm like crying, and I'm like. I tried to tell Miles, I'm like, dude, Whiplash is one of my favorite movies. Like, why are you doing this to me? And they just keep going. And then I woke up because I'm like so
rushing, dragging.
And he looks me in the eyes and he's like, and I will fuck you like a pig. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it means. I don't think it means anything.
Oh no, it means
It means a lot.
a lot.
Well,
Probably.
I can break down woods. I looked it up. It
Yeah.
means you're feminine.
Okay.
Oh.
Knew that.
Damn, dreams
Okay.
are real.
Yeah,
Locked in.
You're a soft,
And
you know,
wanting to get
soft-
peed on, I'm going to promise you, isn't a good thing. I'm not going to follow this up with masculine. I imagine.
There he is. There's your cryptid.
No, stop. Dude, the only
Zipper
reason
showing Miles
the
Teller.
only reason I can think that Miles Teller is in this dream is the day before I watched one of the party scenes from Project X, and he's kind of a jackass in that movie.
He's a huge jackass.
Like he's a total prick.
Yeah.
And I think because I watched that the day before, maybe that's why evil Miles Teller was in my dream and not nice Whiplash.
It'd be
Miles
sick if it
Teller.
was Penn and Teller. And they were chasing you around. They were like,
It was everyone.
"You believe in God, Aiden? Huh?"
I
Hey,
don't want to be hunted by magicians in my dreams.
Yeah, imagine getting the shit beat out of you by like guy with a ponytail. It's just over.
Actual Redditor.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Well, you were gonna say what is getting pissed on me?
Oh, I don't know. I imagine it's not great. I don't think they have it in here. I looked up Dream Dictionary,
Okay.
and I don't think a lot of people are getting pissed on Aiden. I think that you broke Sigmund Freud's entire philosophy
Sigma
here.
Freud.
Freud was like
Sigmund Freud.
he does it
Freud
again.
was a total fraud, so I think that's fine.
Well, anyway, sorry to hear about your nightmare, dude. That sounds pretty tough. And speaking of nightmare, I don't think you've ever told this story on the pod. You maybe told it to us all individually. Are we too dated for this story?
Which
Well,
one?
recently, Swift's been going through a tough time, and it reminds me of the time that you hung out with Swift.
Oh,
Do you know about this story, son?
No, I don't know
God.
shit.
You don't know about this
No.
one? Oh, it's a treat.
I think
What happened?
someone else needs to set up the context
So-
of what Swift is like as an animal.
I'll set it up because I have to hang out with that fucker every day. Swift is Cutie's dog, which now means it's my dog too.
Yeah, you walk him, you call him Swiffy. You
Yeah.
say, "Come here."
Sleeps between us every night. Sweet dog, very gentle, very docile. Also a huge pussy.
Yeah,
he
it's
is the most.
miserable.
Such
Dude,
a pussy,
It's
dude.
it's because sometimes I have to watch him if you guys are all gone, and I want to
He
stop
also
him from
he also
shaking.
barks every time we come in the house, no matter if he sees us and he recognizes us. I hate
Oh,
this idiot.
he's so cute.
I hate this idiot.
He's so
I come in,
cute.
he starts barking at me, and I'm like, bro, I am here every day.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just perpetually scared of the world. This has gone so far that I paid for, and by I mean Cutie, the most expensive.
You should just say that then.
Well, you know,
Because it's just
we paid for the most expensive dog trainer in LA. It was like $400 for an hour. basically Caesar Milan 2021 update, that new patch, to help Swift.
May I ask what this person looked like, or what does a
I'll
$400
walk
dog
through.
trainer look like?
So originally this problem happened where every time I touched the remote to turn on the TV, Swift would run from the room, and if the door is closed, run under the bed.
yeah, I had to get him
and
out
I
of there.
could not watch TV in my room anymore. I can't watch it.
Because the TV comes on.
He's scared of the noise the TV makes and knows the remote turns it on.
Wow.
He's connected to that. And he was chill for years with the TV, mind you. So this is a new thing, and we were nervous. So we scheduled it. It was a 2-month wait for the guy to come. He finally pulls up. Yeah, he finally pulls up, and he kind of looks like Eamon's Chic plays.
What does that mean?
He's like wearing a backpack. He seems like super nerdy, and he'll like he did this thing, and I don't know if it was for the dog or just like a habit.
Really sick jaw.
Well,
No, not like that.
No,
No.
more he would like
8-pack.
It was like
hey, forgettable.
well, face wise,
Impactful.
he was impactful.
How is Eamon Sheik impactful?
Changed the game of dog
I don't know
training.
if he did this. So he did this thing where he shows up, he has a backpack on, and he's like holding it like he has to run to class, and he would like step forward 2 steps, step back 2 steps. And he did this the whole time he was there. He's there for 2 hours, and we sit there for 2 hours, and he's like, okay, have you guys tried this? And he goes through a Mary Poppins sized bag of tricks that work. And after 2 hours of trying to train Swift to not be scared of the remote, he kind of looks at me and Cutie, and he's like, this is tough.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's how bad Swift is.
I feel like dog trainers are all capping. I feel like none of the
This dude looked like I genuinely think like he knew what he was doing. He was like, you got to block off the TV with your body. You can't let him go under the bed. You can try. He was like, this thing. And Cutie's like, done it.
It sounds like he pulls out a granola bar because he gets hungry. He's like,
Yeah.
metabolism.
He was getting his work cut out
I
for him,
do love
for
the
sure.
idea of him getting like 90 minutes in. He's like, all right, so we got to go for some new stuff. Like,
His
just
backpack's
cracking
actually
his
full
knuckles.
of hot dogs,
Yeah.
unrelated to him being a dog trainer.
If you feed him 7 hot dogs a day, Swift is gonna get.
Basically,
sketch.
at the end of it,
Rip the god.
I was like, this is not going to function. This did not feel. We'll try some of the things he said. The one thing I took away is instead of saying no, you go, "Rah."
Really?
Yeah.
like Rick Ross.
He was doing this. He was literally
The
doing
guy's
this.
like, yeah, exactly, like Rick Ross. Yeah.
Like someone walked in the door and Swift barks and he went, "Rah." And then Swift stopped barking. He's like, see that? And I was like, yeah, that was dope. And he's like, apparently you're supposed to do that because it symbolizes growling and then barking, which dogs understand in response.
they're like, bro.
So some
You're one of
shit
me?
works.
Yeah, some shit like that worked. But what didn't work is the original problem, which was not making him be a giant pussy when I touch a remote.
It's not even the remote. Like it's tough. Ludwig spends the most time with him that as everyone who isn't Cutie, and he'll still like shake when Ludwig like approaches him.
If I get up, I
Like
don't know
a-
if it's my huge traps. He just fucking bolts sometimes.
He likes Aiden a lot. Maybe you just put God's bathroom floor on and it just chills out.
Well, so that was
Could
what
be your
we
deformed
thought.
chest, by the way, because it freaks me out too.
Me and Cutie have taken a couple trips.
Okay.
And instead of bringing the dog, which isn't always feasible, we've asked Aiden to watch the dog because Aiden is the one Swift likes the most. And
Or at
and-
least liked the most.
Yeah.
Aiden. Why don't you go ahead and tell us why
take
that
it away,
is?
gamer.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know this.
Oh, okay? So before this weekend happened, and I promise this ties in later. We were running into this issue where our trash that we would put out in the street sometimes would overflow. So if the top to the trash was open, the bag is sticking out of the edge, right?
Dude, I'm literally beefing with actual crows, and
Yeah.
they know my face.
Crows,
critters.
coyotes, raccoons, they're all on site for me.
Yeah, and they all will come in the night, or the crows will just come during the day.
Like Ludwig.
And they'll break, yeah,
Put her there.
Coming in the night.
Welcome aboard.
I'm down to be
really quickly.
a night comer.
You aren't down. You are that.
I'm down for that.
No,
No, it's like, okay.
Sign
Go
me
on,
up.
Aiden.
We're trying to,
That's
trying to
right.
make fun
By
of
the
you
way,
right
these
now.
crows, I sometimes before we got like more cans, so it doesn't really happen anymore. But I would walk out, there'd be trash everywhere in the morning, and they'd be watching me from the roof, and
Taunting.
I'd turn around and be like, "You fucking crows!" And I'd be screaming at crows in the morning, like literally old man yells at cloud, and they're barking back at me, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "I know you fucking know what you're doing." And I know it feels good because they're intelligent and they can be hurt by my words.
This is our version of the emu war, and we
Yes,
were
it
losing.
is. Yeah,
We were losing badly.
Yeah, we were losing really badly until a recent solution
We got a
finally came
bigger
through.
trash can.
Bigger trash cans. Anyway,
Used to be a problem.
The bags would get ripped open by these crows and other animals. So we would come out in the morning, and I'm talking our entire driveway, like into the street, covered in trash because they would spill it out and like try to eat
And
stuff.
feast. They would just feast. They
This
feast on our
happened-
garbage.
We're talking about this happening like every few days, and this happened for months. It's really, really annoying. We're like trying different things to like try and avoid this problem, but it keeps coming up. And finally, this is the day that Anthony is like losing it. One of the yell at crows days, but it escalates, and he just goes into the house and he gets like a jug of bleach, and he comes out and he this jug is
This
full.
happened?
This is
Yeah.
a full jug of bleach, and
What?
he pours it over all the cans.
Yeah.
So the top of the can, the garbage, the ground around the cans is just covered in like soupy blue bleach.
By
now.
the way, we don't have bleach. It was like detergent for
okay.
whites, which actually isn't bleach, which I don't think deterred any of the crows.
No, for sure not.
No,
They're just clean
also,
now.
Also,
But I
fun
got
fact:
poured-
this didn't work.
They're like, "Oh,
because
trash
the trash still spill
They
everywhere.
stand on it and they go, whoa! and they
my-
slip and fall.
the crow like slips back. Like, ah.
Tom and Jerry music plays. I also my intent wasn't to like have them eat it and die. Maybe the crows, but it was more to just like I know that animals don't like that shit. Also,
Yeah,
when-
they'll lick it and be like,
They
"Ew,
won't
this
like
is
the smell and
gross."
stuff.
well, yeah, they'll just avoid it
Stay away
on,
from
on
it.
scent. But also, I ordered like a big animal deterrent thing, which is just really strong peppers. Apparently, like peppercorns.
Yeah.
And
Like
it
peppercorn.
it smelled like food, and I sprinkled that. That shit didn't work.
We should
either.
get
Anyway.
like a ton of ghost peppers and just overflow the trash with only ghost peppers,
And then
and fuck these dudes up.
Dude, we should
for a
put
night.
pills that make their penises tiny, and then they'll all eat them, and then they'll all have really tiny penises, and then like the other birds will be like, "Oh, did you eat the trash again?" and then they're gonna be like, "No,
Then why is it
It's
so
cold.
small?
It's cold.
no, this is like
It's because
how
I flew high up.
this is considered big for my breed." So that's what would happen if we did that.
That aside, we have solved this now. We just have bigger cans.
But back in the day, we had a problem with trash. Trash
Yes.
would go out. Continue
Trash
Swift
problem.
story.
I'm staying with Swift. And when I stay with the animals, one of the things that I think Cutie likes for their comfort, and I kind of like too, is that they sleep with you. They cozy up to you and they just cuddle
Yeah,
with
in
you
your
in your
bed.
bed.
A little
Super-
cuddling.
Super cute. So I go to bed. Me and Swift, like we go outside, let him go pee, comes upstairs, get Durs into my room. I try to go to bed. And Swift is he's always nervous at first, but he gets comfy and he wants to sleep next to your head. So he cuddles right next to your face.
He loves the head.
Yeah.
Hates being by the feet.
Brother, same.
I don't know why he's got beef with that.
What is that?
welcome
context
aboard.
there?
We're at a handshake per minute rate.
He smells really bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. And it's terrible. And
Worse
it's
than usual.
way worse than usual, and it's keeping me up. Like
Aiden's got
I've
a
been
little
in
case
bed
of the-
for
of
now
the
like
poop
2-3
dog.
hours, and I cannot go to sleep because it smells so bad. And one of the things that Cutie told me before she left was that sometimes when he goes poop, he'll have a bit like stuck in his fur. And he can like smell sometimes because you had to cut some out before.
yeah,
You've
I
had
took
to do
him
this.
for a walk
Of
and
his own ass.
and he pooped and it just didn't come out of his ass. It literally like wrapped like a fucking like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking putting a criminal up against the wall, but it was just his poop against his butt and it was just stuck there. And I tried to like get him to run fast and shake it out. Had to cut it out with scissors.
If you're an audio listener, it's an American Eskimo, which is like an absolute furball.
He has so much fur and it comes out everywhere. So I'm worried, like maybe he just has poop in his fur, right? Because at this point it's like 3 a.m. I have to wake up early, and I'm really
And you got
fucking
poop dog.
tired.
You got
You got
poop
poop
dog.
dog.
So I get up,
Blown in the world, little poop
and
dog.
I tried. Swift doesn't really like to be picked up or like handled. He'll get like really nervous about it, and I'm trying to turn him around so I can look at his ass and see if he has poop on
Show
his
me
ass.
your ass, dog.
But every time I move, this is after trying to move him to my feet a couple times because he smells so bad. I just don't want to be next to him while he smells that bad. And now I'm trying to like move him around, and he won't do it. Like he won't stay in in place so that I can look, he'll always like turn around super fast and like sit back down again. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I think he can tell that I'm getting a little more frustrated.
Well, he knows that you want his butthole.
Yeah. And
he
he's
doesn't
nervous
want
about that.
He saw your search history. He said, no.
This is Swift, dude.
Which also checks out with Durs, because Durs is meowing at the door to get out of the room at the same time. Which, as I'm getting more frustrated with Swift, Durs is like losing it. And I'm like, fine.
Fuck Durs, dude.
And I'll just let Durs out. I open the door, let Durs out. Swift sprints out of the room, and I'm like, Jesus, I have to go get him because I have to go check if like poop's on his ass or not. And then I have to get them back into my room. And so Swift's on the couch like he likes to sit on, and I go around and I'm trying to do the same thing, but he's getting really, really nervous now. And I pick. He tries to like move off the couch, and I finally like pick him up, but I think his read of the situation is that it's really tense, and he just starts shitting on the ground. And I'm seeing this as I'm carrying him, and he's just dropping shits as we walk down the hall, and I'm like, no. So, and I like audibly explain, and I'm pissed. So he's even more scared, and he goes on the ground, sprints down the hall, and you know how we have like the hardwood floors, right? So he skids when he tries to stop, and then like slides down the beginning few steps of the stairs, and then keeps running into Cutie's room where he goes and hides under the bed. I'm like, oh my God. Like it's 3:15. I'm so mad.
Were you doing new dad hold where you'd hold him like under the armpits and he just shit in front of you?
Yeah, and he was just dropping bombs, but they're in like a trail, right?
Right.
And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
They're in a trail of shit.
I gotta go clean this up now. So I go get like disinfectant and like paper towels and a bag to like pick up the poop.
And a fork.
Only good thing about this is that they're...
Eat shit.
I wasn't gonna tell that part.
I'm hungry, man.
And the only good thing is that they're dry. So they're easy to pick up. It's easy to clean up.
It's a W.
I'm putting in the bag, and I'm going to go take them out.
Hey, Ludwig, I wouldn't call it a W.
That's lit.
That's a doggy dog.
It was so lit. And I walk out to the cans in the dark, and I have the bag of poop that I'm going to throw away before I have to go back inside to fetch the dog.
You did tell me this.
And then I touch the bin, and I step into the dirt with both feet, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look at my hands. I am covered in soap and mud, like everywhere. Up to my ankle, my hands like to here is covered in fucking just soap and fucking wet dirt. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, man! Like this is so disgusting. Like I have to wash off outside.
This is what the Dalmatians do to Corella DeVille.
This is the middle of the night, so I walk around to the side of the house where I throw the poop away, go to the side of the house, turn on our faucet on the side of the house, and I'm like scrubbing everything off, but it's soap, so it doesn't come off easily, right? So I actually have to stand up. If somebody walked down the street at 3:30 in the morning that night, they would see a man on the side of the house like taking a bath, like because it takes a while to get each limb clean because the soap makes everything stick longer. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude, I'm so mad. And I go back into the house, 3:30, and I'm like, it's Swift. I've been trying to go to bed for 3 hours. Swift is hiding under your bed. He won't come out now. And
I know the trick, by the way.
So
it didn't get developed till later.
try to push him out from like under the bed, right?
That's not how you do it.
And he skedaddles away from me. He runs downstairs into the kitchen and is just hiding in the corner of the kitchen, clearly terrified. And I'm like, Swift, we just got to go upstairs, man. And I pick him up, and he starts letting go the stinkiest pee known to man, like just dripping it down.
Pee is
it's so
stinky,
gross,
dude. I don't know what I feel.
Any water.
He is low. It's so yellow.
And we're dripping it through the kitchen, and I'm like, no, God, no! Like I have to get him outside because if it doesn't stop, like I need to just have him finish outside. And as we go through the house further, we get to the stairs that like go down go down into the living room, like outside, right? And he starts shitting. But now they're wet shits. So it's turned from pee to wet shits. It's getting on my fucking wrists. It's getting on my feet. And I'm like, jeez, no, stop, Swift, stop. Like, I'm yelling at him. And I take him outside and I fucking let him run in the distance. And I'm like, Jesus, fuck, he can't run off because the fucking, we do like a coyote check, but when we take him out.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
I'm
problem.
like, no, fuck, he just ran into the distance. He's not going to want to fucking come back. And he thinks I'm like pursuing him. But I
Yeah.
still have to follow him out to make sure he doesn't get fucking
And
eaten.
you have shit on your hands also.
And I have shit on my hands.
But you can't let him get murdered.
And I can't let him get murdered. So I'm like, I leave him for a few minutes.
You know, how you,
wait,
you, know how
30
you,
seconds.
you know how you walk after you come to the sink? That's how Aiden is like. Aiden's like running after Swift like
Yeah.
this.
Zipper, roll that
It was
picture. Roll that picture of this little guy. Imagine this guy pissing and shitting all over.
No, dude. Oh.
It's like Nick said. It's like Home Alone, but if Kevin was just a shitting dog.
Kevin is just this fucking shitty little fucking dog,
if
dude.
Kevin lost his memory and was trapping himself,
and the banker and the house robber was just getting owned over and over.
Swift is hiding in the corner. Swift is hiding in the corner of the yard, and he won't come to me. So I have to go follow him out and like corral him back into the house,
like a shepherd.
Yeah, and I'm like, I have to clean up all the shit and piss now. And the poop is wet now, so it's hard to pick up and clean. And this takes way
How do you make
longer
the
this
poop
time.
that quick? Can we compliment Swift?
Well, I think
that was a quick backup.
He was probably backed up.
Stop it! Stop it! You can't show a
He was
picture.
probably
that
backed up with hard poop, and then you unleashed the beast within.
Yeah. I let him get to the second.
in
the
round
second
3,
ammunition.
black bile starts to come out.
And
It's like a Dark Souls boss. Again, it's just Swift shitting on the ground in front of you.
you know what I hate about all this too? Is when I come back into the fucking living room, comes prancing down the fucking stairs is Durs. Like nothing is fucking
Dude,
going
yeah.
on, dude. Like he just walks in, hey,
What do you
what's
want?
up?
What do you want him to do? Be sorry?
Having a nightmare.
He trolls down. He trolls down.
Jesus.
He goes, hey, that's a lot of shit on the floor. Goes back upstairs.
What happened? I'm tired. Bye.
That's not supposed to be there. He sees people in my chat to go, Jump King. I thought you were playing Fall Guys. What's going on?
Dude, I every day I see him. He was really hyper last night, but he walks around this house like he's been here the first time.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And I want to live like that. But yeah, that was the whole.
Well,
saga.
you're almost there.
Yeah, and I finally clean it all up. I go back outside. I remember that everything's covered in soap now. So, I'm a little more careful and like don't get as much shit on my feet and hands. And I do have to wash off on the side of the house again, but it's like it doesn't take as long. And I'm like,
No, I like it at this point.
It's like it's 4:15 now, and I'm like, I give up. Swift can be fucking terrified under the bed all night. I don't give a fuck anymore. Let him sleep alone. And I go to bed. I wake up in the morning, and I see him, and he won't come out with me to go to the bathroom anymore.
Yeah.
And I go near him, and he always used to like lick my fingers and like lick my face.
Yeah.
He won't lick me anymore.
You guys were
dude.
tight.
Our relationship is fractured forever,
So
and it's because
how long
of that.
ago was
evening.
that?
That was 2 months ago now.
Is it still fractured?
He will lick my hands now if like I sit down next to him for a long time. But before it was like he would kind of prance up to me.
Yeah.
Never happens anymore.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it all changed after that night.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dogs don't forget. Much like the streets.
That is true of both the streets and dogs. Shout outs to both of them.
That's right. That's
Wait,
Eamon. I loved how angry you were getting thinking about it.
I was so
you were
mad.
reliving poop on your hands.
Every
and
poop made me so infuriated, which in turn just made him poop more. In hindsight,
it's like having a kid. Like, yeah, that's just it's an abuse cycle.
I couldn't handle it.
Did we do Coinbase?
Oh, no, we didn't think of it. Sorry, we can do that.
We haven't. Oh, at the start.
Yeah, we can just do that again. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I had a segue. I actually just don't. But you look good.
Thanks, man.
You
need
always-
to carry this podcast.
Me and Nick do.
You guys
got to
do more work here. You better have topics ready. This guy's 15 minutes from being useless.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The painted nails are new.
Oh, you want to talk about this?
I don't know anything
I've been
about
getting
it.
a lot of 14-year-olds calling me gay this week.
Oh, yeah?
Well, more than average.
Yeah, more than average,
Yeah.
admittedly.
Yeah.
I went IRL with Hasan. This is
Wow.
actually fucked up. You want to hear something? The most fucked up thing I did.
Yes.
So you know me, I like clickbaiting. I like views on YouTube.
You don't sell nicotine anymore. You sell nicotine of the brain.
That's right.
Exploiting children.
Well,
merchant of death.
I would some harsher terms than I would prefer.
Merchant of death. Go on.
So I did the IRL stream with Hasan, and in the group, Valkyrie was there, and she was supposed to vlog it, but she forgot her camera, and so Hasan said kind of to the group,
Typical Valkyrie.
Typical.
"Okay, come on, guys, please."
Typical Valky.
It's typical.
So he says to the group, "Hey, if you want to use some of the IRL footage, feel free." More directed to her. I heard that like 15 feet away, and I texted my editor right away. I'm like, download the VOD to upload something from the vlog.
Shake's at the NASA control center, and he's just like fucking smoking weed, and he's like, "I want it, bro."
And I used the footage and entitled it "Pokemon Took Me Shopping" because she's good clickbait. But
Wow.
Hasan finds this out, goes to my YouTube channel, and notices my other video from the same hangout. We took a group picture. There was 5 of us. In the thumbnail, there were 4. I cut Hasan from the thumbnail.
Damn.
Why?
I cut him out because 1, 5 is way too many subjects, and 2, he's too tall.
No, dude,
Damn.
that's dog.
You
cut
ripped
him out.
his content,
That is
ripped his
crazy.
and then you cut him out of the thumbnail.
And then cut him out of the
Wait,
thumbnail.
did you content aware? Is it like shitty? Like you took him out in Photoshop, right?
No. I just cropped him out. I cropped him
Oh
out.
my
He was on the
God.
left side.
That's even worse. That's
I'll
actually
show you-
even worse.
Wait, pull up the zipper. You can pull it up on my Instagram, the original pic, and on my YouTube, the new pic of the cropped version.
Did he confront you about this?
He saw it on stream and he wasn't pleased because not only did we hang out, he also gave me this ring.
Yeah, that weird ring that looks like a tiny iPhone.
It looks like a mood stone, but I'm always just pissed or love corn husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Also, he came on your game show.
he did come on my
It
game
was
show,
really
and
funny.
Yeah, he was great. He
He's
was a
been
treat.
helping you out a lot lately.
And I didn't put him in the thumbnail for that either.
What?
What's wrong with
What?
you?
Yeah. What the fuck? What went through your mind?
Look, I said to myself, these conservatives, they got clicks. No, he's not great YouTube content. He's not great YouTube clickbait. And I just was looking
Why
for
don't
the
you
YouTube
say
clickbait.
How dare
Hassan
you.
shows me his big old penis?
Why don't you think
That would be
Hassan,
a lie.
Why don't you think
Oh.
Hassan
What are you
is
doing in
good?
the first place,
Good
dude?
clickbait. Why don't you think Hassan is good?
Just not as good as Pokemon or Cody Co. That's fair. That's fair. It's not crazy.
So it's a caste system. It's literally you're like the Chinese social score, and if you don't fucking pop
I've
enough,
always said this.
What?
You're
he
like
always-
the Chinese social
Why?
score.
No one
We
said
say this all the time.
behind my back. This is the first time I've heard
Because
it.
if you don't have enough fucking followers, you're different. If you don't have enough followers now, it's GG. You
wanna-
get cropped out.
You know when
why are you talking to me,
one
bro?
of the first questions you ever asked me?
What?
He used to make I think it was you used to make a podcast, or it was when I started making Smash YouTube videos. You were like, you said this. You were like, so Ludwig, would you rather title things for like what you think's the funniest and like the most clever title?
This is not the first thing I ever asked you.
Or would you rather title it so it gets more views? And I kept like deferring. I was like, I don't know, man, like whichever. He was like, no. Let's just imagine that you could title it one thing and it'd get the most views ever, but it'd be a sellout title. Or you could title it something clever from your heart. And I was like, I don't know. I kept deferring. He kept pushing. And I think in the moment, I was like, fuck this guy. I would do my favorite title. I would do the title I think's the best, fuck the views. And he goes, okay. And I am not that anymore. In reality, I've gone the exact opposite.
Here's what really happened. Because I remember this conversation. It was actually after we moved in. It was me and Nick grilling you about this.
Yeah.
And we were grilling you because it was about the reeds. Because you had a video with None called Maria Full of Grace.
Yeah.
And it didn't do too well. Because it was like probably too much of a deep cut reference, right?
Yeah.
And you actually blew up on us. You're like, fine, what do you want me to say? I would do it for the views. Yes, I would do it for the views. Yeah. I would compromise myself. Yes, I would do it for the views. You were pissed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh sheesh.
You guys, you have to understand.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you?
You were
Squidward?
incessant. You were SpongeBob levels of incessant. You are closer to SpongeBob than any of us here.
But Nick was there too. That's the
yeah,
funny part.
Nick. But because Nick's a fucking, he'll sit there and he'll be like, "Which one is it, man?"
Yeah,
so you're
yeah.
fake?
I jump on the bit.
So the streets rejected you, bro. Okay, fair enough.
So it
Damn,
is
that's
true.
crazy.
Yes, you are different now, but I don't think you actually are different because you always wanted to grow, and growth requires compromise.
Wrong.
Who took the
choir.
gummy?
Yeah, who took the gummy, bro? This guy.
I did a tab of
Smoked booth.
LSD, brothers, and I think that you guys are swell.
Speaking of slime on a
Is that
gummy.
Zipper clapping in the other room?
Zipper loves drugs.
Yeah.
I will not- I
Takes
will-
LSD before every episode.
Dude, actually, Zipper, we were talking all before the thing, and he's just like, okay, Zipper said, to mix it up, I'll make it the first podcast I record without eating a gummy.
Yeah.
Very
funny, man.
very hype. So anyway, yeah, you're different now. You're a shill, you always have been. But
I'm a shill and I cut out Hasan.
I praise you for that always, and I learned from you, even when we were enemies.
Okay, Zipper has the picture. This is the original pic that we took. It should be good for the...
Wow, it's so much Hasan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He looks so good.
You should,
too.
dude, bro. You should have just shrunk him,
so
and it would have been
handsome.
funny.
So what
you
I
should have
tried
made him
to
really
do
tiny.
is I tried to increase the size of everyone, but Pokimane looked like it was just her head. It was like a walking head.
Yeah, you should have made Hasan really small.
That would have been funny.
Yeah. Come
Again?
to me. Come to me.
No, because look, anyway. Apologies to Hasan for
He won't watch this.
cutting you out. Yeah, but it'll get to him some way
It always does.
through the system.
Yeah. Everyone always hears about
Do you believe in manifesting?
Who?
Manifest.
No, it's like they're ska, but they're kind of like new ska.
I have a question.
Yeah.
To Anthony.
No.
Wha-
No. Oh, he likes that one.
No, he doesn't. He's high.
He likes that one.
You don't get credit for
Hey, Emin. Emin.
This guy got rocked.
Emin.
How long has it been? Zipper, how deep are we? There's no shot.
Amen.
He got that ripped by no megalo.
Is, is Miles Teller in the room right now?
Sorry, go on. What was your question?
Audio listeners, he just
Shut up!
He's
Shut
just
up, you
peeing on
skinny
me.
long guy! Oh, Miles Teller, stop pissing on my head!
Am I your pace now? Is this your tempo?
Uh-oh. Amen.
What was it like? What was it like without me?
Wait, but Nick asked the question.
Nick, please go.
don't know Walden.
Better. So, why did you put in the topic channel making Jill Biden squirt? I gotta know what that meant.
All right. So yeah, I guess
First
you weren't.
things first. Sorry, Joe.
I guess you weren't there.
Wait, this is a thing?
I guess you weren't
You
there.
guys all talked about
so
this?
yeah.
So it's me, Simon, Eamon, and Jill. We're getting talkies.
We love having you around, by the way. You just weren't here for the
Okay.
party, and we were like, oh, we don't want to call him. He's probably like busy.
Yeah.
So it was a long train of conversation. Basically, we're looking over the Mizkif drop because we run a company. And
Somehow.
and we're looking at the numbers and stuff, and shipping actually is pretty expensive. For a little rundown for you guys, Amazon fucked everything up. They have so many resources that they can get you shit for free shipping in 2 days, right? Normal companies can't really do that. They have to play by the rules.
Bro, 6 months ago, they're like, fuck Bezos, fuck how they're treating these Amazon workers. In my chat last week, they're like, bro, really?
How dare you charge me for shipping ever? And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, well, that's why, because it costs a lot of money. So we've been looking into solutions in the future for like having shit, sort of stocked and manufactured across the globe instead of having to ship it from America. Because if like the Australians are paying out the ass for things, right?
$40.
Good.
And they're complaining, but they also don't have a YouTube presence because of the words they say.
Yeah.
So who really is the enemy here?
They are
They
the
are
enemy.
that.
Come on,
And so we start talking and we just start joking around because Ludwig will do this thing. He's boss man and he'll come in no shirt and he'll just be like, okay, so
love doing this.
here's what we need to do. We need to like check the figures. I want a spreadsheet, but then
I hate when you're the business guy, by the way.
and he
I hate
actually
it.
has ideas. He has like things he wants to see and help direct the company, but he kind of doesn't finish his thought. So he'll like, okay, I'm gonna need a spreadsheet, and I'm like, okay, and I start making a note, and I'm like, do you want it to have like numbers on it? He's like, yeah, so I want the numbers.
Yeah,
I went to brunch and I was driving back, and as I'm driving back, I'm like, oh, I literally have an hour to shower and get ready and go live because I had a tournament set for 3. And as I'm driving, I'm like, oh, I need them to do these things. And so I planned out my boss speech to you guys in the car. I was driving. I was like, and then I'll point to Slime and tell him exactly what spreadsheet.
It was much more rehearsed than usual.
Yeah.
Right? You had a lot more ideas formed up, which is great. I think you did great. Anyway, so he comes in, he starts telling me stuff, but he starts talking to Aiden. He's like, so what's the deal with shipping? Are we like, I know it's a lot. Is there anything we can do about that? And Eamon was like, basically the thing I just said. He's like, well, no, it's really expensive because for one, it's COVID, and people have an expectation of free shipping. And then we start joking around. Ludwig's like, okay, I think I'm gonna need you to stop this whole COVID thing. And Eamon's like, oh yeah, the pandemic. Okay, I'll get on that. And then he's like, yeah, get Jill Biden on the phone.
It's too big for Joe.
It's too big for Joe. And then I was like, yeah, you need to make Jill Biden squirt.
Why did you say that?
Because
I feel like you guys really set me up with a lot here, right? You gave me a lot of story, but then the jump from her not being mentioned to making her come,
and then you finished the fucking owl.
was instant. There was no.
But the reason why I thought that was funny to write down was because, for one, those words are funny.
Yeah.
But two is that the idea of that, like, if there was like a challenge to like she held the vial that cures COVID and rids it from the world, but you have to make her squirt. And she's still the president's wife. So you have to woo her, convince her to have sex with you, and then that to happen.
I think it'd be harder to make Joe come.
I can make Joe come.
I can make Joe come.
I make our president come.
If you pull his ball sack, it'll peel off, dude.
like an orange.
Yeah.
Like a croissant flake.
But do you think it
Dude, it's
smells
like
of-
Goldmember. He takes a big flake and he's like, "Oh, that's a nice one." Yeah. Puts in his mouth.
Like a Listerine fucking melts on his tongue.
How long do we have to talk about Joe's sack before we're on a list?
Let's keep it going.
I want to say something about the Yard podcast. My sack is fine. That was my Joe. It's
That's not a bad joke.
On the note of politics, before the Yard was a show, me and Anthony were in the kitchen talking politics for some reason, and we came up with a theoretical, and it was who do you think would get more of the women vote in America, Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, but he has a breathtaking pussy.
Dude.
And I said this to him, and instead of answering, he goes, "Save that for the podcast. Save that for episode 1."
That was before we even had one.
That was before we had a podcast.
This is a month before, and
That was the first save it for the pod ever.
you guys would bring that up
Totally
to people
forgot about it.
like a classic "Would you rather?"
Yeah.
like flying or teleporting. You'd be like, "All right, so there's a Hillary."
There's Hillary, right? You know Hillary, right? There's Bernie Sanders, but he has just a breathtaking.
You would always, every time you talk about his pussy, you go, "And it's beautiful."
And it's beautiful. It's no ordinary. It's no middle of the mall pussy.
it's-
It is.
I don't even want to expand on it. I'd like the viewers to decide that one.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, down below in the comments, we love when you guys comment. I would love to know what you think. Who would win in an election, let's say in the 2016 climate? Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders running an independent platform with a breathtaking pussy. So vote on your
Assume
phones now.
DNC is still against Bernie.
Instead of I'm commenting for algorithm, it should just all be Bernie, Hillary, Hillary.
Like an election in our fucking.
We'll count the stats.
This is oddly political. Before watching
This
it,
is how Bernie can still win.
someone read the comments before watching and went, "Weird, it's political."
Yeah, they're really we're gonna end up on political like YouTube algorithms, and that'll be fun.
We're gonna be in a Destiny thumbnail.
Send the clip to
I just feel
Hasan.
like-
What's your thoughts on the Yard's take on Bernie?
Do you have a Destiny impression, Ludwig?
Oh no, I can't do a good no.
I'm trying to think of like him being really like what do you call it, like pedantic and sharp and pointed.
I
but
think it would
talking
just
about
be
his
like
pussy.
it should just be like a Shapiro, but like without
Yeah, I guess.
as nasally of a voice.
Yeah, it's like, and let's imagine
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders, and
It's
he
just
has-
like
This
a
is
less.
full Shapiro. You're going full
no,
Shapiro.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's like it's hard to do. I couldn't do it.
But I want to let me finish this one out. So let's imagine that you're Bernie Sanders, okay?
Okay.
And you have a pussy,
Yep.
Okay, and it's not just a normal pussy. Let's say that it's a breathtaking. All right. I just wanted to do that.
You can't even make it through breathtaking.
On that note, I would like to shout out not only all
My
forms
God.
of political.
Are you seriously gonna shout out Coinbase?
Yeah. Zipper told us the shit.
Oh god! All right. You know what?
Speaking of
I'm
beautiful
down.
pussy,
Hey, I'm down. Hey, honestly, they're fucking lit.
This is going great. Anyway, Coinbase sponsors the yard. If you guys want to check it out, show them some love. We'd appreciate it. They'd appreciate it.
Yeah, download Coinbase and please, they still haven't done it. They're slow AF, but they're super great when you get them. But their corporate side, just bug them on Twitter. Let them know the yard sent you and tell them to give us a code. Because if you guys can convince them to give us a code, then maybe we could get some new Coinbase users.
for every day,
$5
we don't
free.
get a code. I feed Ludwig another gummy.
Yeah.
Every hour.
You
You know what's not slow AF?
What?
Coinbase's deposit time.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, you're hot. Hey, welcome aboard.
No more ad reads for Aiden
I
for the
heard
rest
that
of the year.
That's good.
Anyway,
Speaking of Mario,
Yeah, check out Coinbase.
In conclusion-
Appreciate it. They sponsor the podcast.
Big
and
Blue.
They make it happen.
It's funny, actually. I replied to someone on Twitter and I wrote Cornbase, and the Coinbase commercial held up. A lot of people replied it. Someone made a dope full emoticon, just like a giant C with just a bunch of emojis and shit.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
That's funny.
I think
That's
Cornbase.
People love Coinbase.
Cornbase will be our collectively, except Aiden because he didn't work on it. Magnum opus.
this is gonna be our social network.
It's gonna.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
I'm
Is our social network,
excluded now.
and you are not in the deal.
I'm surprised
And you better
Jesse
not come back for
Eisenberg
more.
wouldn't piss and shit and fart on your mouth or whatever in the
I'm
dream.
gonna write my own. Coinbase.
Jesse was in the back being like, "All right."
Guys, maybe we shouldn't do this. Where's my mom?
Dude, Jesse Eisenberg is planning an elaborate hit on us. We have
No.
we have done too
I
much.
would love to have him on. Oh, by the way,
No
Ludwig,
shot. We're getting him on.
No, there's no way.
I would just love it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I would
sure.
love to have him on.
Yeah.
Would
but-
you ask him?
Jesse Eisenberg, come on our podcast, right? Like,
We
No,
just
I
show
think
him
he's
pictures.
asking, would you ask him if he was on
That's
the
not what I'm
We
podcast?
just show,
Oh,
we just
yeah.
show him pictures of women who look like his mom, and it's like, hot or not?
do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think she looks like? Jesse Eisenberg.
We do like face mash, like just
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's like it goes all the way back around. It's like
Problem is,
poetry,
I
it
actually
rhymes.
love him in every movie.
Yeah, I think he's a great actor.
He's so great.
When you started doing the Coinbase read and you
Yeah.
kind of like you snapped into like influencer, like it's kind of like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Have you noticed that?
Like when he talks?
he's like a pro wrestler. When you need him to shout out a sponsor, he's like, "And I'm gonna whip that candy ass, and
There's two
also
levels.
download
Still?
Coinbase."
There's two levels. Well, because like I'll snap into that if the camera's rolling for anything else too. Like think of like when we did the Cornbase shoot. I was like so tired and exhausted, and I walked up. I was like, "What am I doing, man?" And you'd be like this, and then the camera starts rolling, and I'm Cornbase guy until it shuts off.
You're actually a great talent because you don't complain a lot. Actually, you really don't complain at all. I try to make it so you don't because I'm afraid you will.
Yeah.
And then you just like you turn it on.
You eat all the gaff tape off the floor when we're done with it.
Yeah, that's really
wonderful.
important.
It's good for cleanup.
We don't need another PA to do that.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I do have the level where if the camera's on, it's just like it's auto different. And then if there's an ad read and I got to be professional, it's double different.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What amount of money would it take if the WWE comes and knocks on your door, Vince McMahon, and says, "I want you to do a guest wrestling appearance, and I want you to wrestle like I don't know whoever the hot shit like the equivalent of Stone Cold Steve Austin." But
Wait, that'd be
for now.
so. I wouldn't take mine. I would do that for free if they.
Well, don't
Really?
say that live. I mean,
I mean, yeah, it would be like 10K an
You'd be
hour.
like Dennis. You'd be
a
going
fight?
like the Dennis Rodman route.
Yeah.
You know? Like how he got that piece, and then in 20 years, you'll be at a basketball game in North Korea.
It's
Yeah.
not.
brokering peace.
It's not unfeasible. Is that a word?
unfeasible. Yeah, go ahead.
It is.
Thanks. Yeah, that Dr. Disrespect could be in the WWE.
Oh, 100%. He's
And
already
like, wouldn't that be? It would be a huge career move. He'd be way bigger.
so you would just do it off rip. This is what I'm saying.
Comes out
no,
with two ring girls.
no Maria full of grace. Bro. Hey, welcome aboard. Nick's handshake counter is insane for this episode.
Yeah, I won't.
love
For
Doc.
one, I haven't initiated any of them. By the way, I'm just getting
That's
daps.
cap. You initiated at least one.
No shot.
Really?
Check
Hey.
the tapes.
Shut the fuck
No
up.
shot. Check the tapes, bro.
What was that? What I sound like?
Yeah.
It's lit. Dude.
Okay, I just Can we not be each other's flaws?
You're right,
okay.
bro. I'm one shot.
YOLO.
Yeah. So you would do it right away.
Yeah, 100%.
Interesting.
I would love that opportunity.
Okay. I was curious.
I can't leak this, but I do have an opportunity for something else. But I get so bored at the monotony of just regular streams and regular schedule.
Yeah, you can't.
Fuck.
Like, you need to smother like baby ducks to come now.
What he means by that is, I look forward to some larger projects like the Jerma stream I'm doing this week.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about
Isn't
that.
that no leaks?
No, I'm allowed to leak it. It's public now.
The thing you said, no leaks. Do I know about it?
The only thing that's no leaks is exactly where it is.
Oh.
And maybe like some specifics on what's going on, but no, it's leaked that I'm going to I almost said it.
30 milligrams, man.
I'm going to do this stream, which is an IRL Sims stream. They can't call it that because
It's an IRL dollhouse virtual time stream.
But he's
Isn't
gonna
it Chuck E. Cheese? You guys are all going to Chuck E. Cheese together?
what?
That's what you're doing, right? You told me that.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, you said you really wanted
That's
the
why you
pizza.
can't go.
You want to eat the pizza off the floor. You want to go to Chuck E. Cheese really
You
bad.
need
That
the
was
gaff
the
tape
thing.
You
again.
going to Chuck E. Cheese with Jerma?
You can't say shit like that to
Oh my
him.
God.
Yeah, he's just tuning
No,
out.
I'm going to do the dollhouse stream,
Dude.
and it's over 3 days. And I've been so excited about
Dude,
it. For
one time as adults, me and Anthony went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And,
Dude, I got smoked on
You
Guitar
should get a
Hero. I
photo.
was so
dude.
mad.
Okay, so before we go in, there's a full dozen Krispy Kreme donuts sitting in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
on the
no.
Okay, so we're in the Chuck E. Cheese parking lot, and there's a whole dozen Krispy Kreme donuts sitting on the asphalt, and me and Anthony are hovering over it. And
But
I'm
like a full dozen, which means they didn't take one.
Okay,
No, not a
here's what it is.
single one.
Let me describe it. It's a fresh, clean box of Krispy Kreme. We open it because it looks so clean, and it's literally 12 glazed, untouched donuts.
like, if you were gonna trap a kid outside of a Chuck E. Cheese, this
Yeah.
is what you would leave there.
It's
you
so
would leave it
beautiful.
under the box with the stick.
It's out of place. It's like using a metal detector and getting an actual treasure full of doubloons.
Yeah.
yes.
And so I'm taking this home.
I look at him and I go, no. I mean, it's in the middle of the street. You can't just take it. And he's
Nick
like,
is fresh off of being, a affluent man, and you're fresh off being a house rat. So I can see why this juxtaposition happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you'd literally been sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
and at the time, while we were there, I was third wheeling on a date. So
Yeah, it was a girl I was dating at the time.
Anthony was dating someone, and I was third wheeling.
Not the one that gave him
So
gonorrhea.
we're all hovering over these donuts, and he's just like willingly in front of this date, being like, "I want to take these home and eat these." And I'm like, "Bro, I mean, live your life, king."
Yeah.
He's not good at impressing.
And then
No, she was cool.
And then
She thought it was
we
funny.
look into the Chuck E. Cheese, and we see that there's Guitar Hero, and we're like, "Do you think we can go in there as adults and like play video games?"
Yeah.
And so we walk in, and we asked the person, "Hey, can we just hang out here?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah."
hang out near the kids.
Whatever. So we go in, and Anthony's talking shit.
Yeah.
Anthony's like, "Oh, Guitar Hero, bro."
I'm still good at it. I really.
He's
I
like,
want to
I
fucking
play-
rematch you now.
He's
and
like,
it was
"I play
3
real
years ago."
guitar, bro. You fucking think you play me a
Dude,
toy
what a
guitar
boomer
game?"
thing to say.
And
I play Guitar Hero too.
And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him like,
5-star Freebird. Fuck you.
bro, I'm Fat Jarvis in this Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm looking at him like, you want me to do this, bro, on your date? You want me to do this on your date, bro? And we walk up, and he's like, what difficulty do you want to play on? I'm like,
He had to ask.
I did not say that. You're making shit
I'm
up.
like,
You're making shit up. You're doing what he did earlier.
I like the idea of
I'm
Nick-
like, we can
Aim and
go.
search up baby penises. You're talking about the difficulty on Guitar Hero.
I like that.
Two
I like
true
the
things.
vision of him looking at your girlfriend, then looking back at you and going, "You sure, brother?"
Like a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
So he's hovering easy. I go, let's.
No, I'm not. God damn it. I said expert, of course. I was very
He's
confident.
got one hand on his dick. He's in one pointer
I'm like,
finger.
I didn't even know there was multiple
Shut the
difficulties.
fuck up. You have no idea how much every time I think about this, I'm like, I literally want to buy Guitar Hero right now and knock on Nick's door and be like, get the fuck downstairs right now.
So Anthony takes out a pair of cut-off gloves and puts them on each hand. He licks his fingertips.
My daddy showed me this.
And then I look back at her and I wink. And I go, this one's for you, sweetheart.
Hey, this will be quick, babe.
fucking devil went down to Georgia and a Chuck E. Cheese.
And all I'll say, it was a fucking quick 2-0, dude. It was a quick 2-0 on my part. I fucking dusted him.
You didn't dust me.
I
It was
fucking
close.
dusted him.
And Sly sadly takes off the
Dude,
gloves.
I'm so mad.
Slime's trying to get his pinky to touch the orange button.
I'm
He's
so
like stretching
mad.
Don't
it.
Shut
look
the
at me,
fuck up.
honey.
I move all
Don't
four.
look
I
at
move
me.
my whole. That's
This
how I
was a
play.
real
I
guitar.
change my position.
He's like, that one's called a hammer.
The embarrassing
when you
thing.
do
The
this.
embarrassing thing is that I played Guitar Hero before I played real guitar.
Do you think that's more embarrassing than losing at a Chuck E. Cheese?
No, it's,
on a date.
it's more embarrassing than than the origin story he said. It's all embarrassing.
And then Nick slept with his girlfriend.
Yeah. She was just like that night. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go in his room," and I'm
I
like,
was
"Oh,
like,
you sure?"
Hey, is it cool if we take the donuts too? You fine with that?
Oh, by the way, yeah, we bring those donuts home.
I'm like, hey kid, here. I flick him a donut.
Hits me in the face.
Slowly sucks
Get
down.
yourself something nice.
So I, by the way, we bring those donuts home. And every time Ludwig goes like makes fun of me for being a rat, he ate the donut first.
No, we didn't tell him.
No.
No.
Yes, we did.
What happened is you guys came home and you said, I got a dozen donuts. And then by the time you explained they were on the floor, it was like in my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
No, it happened. 100%. 100% happened.
I think you guys told me I was about to bite it, and you're like, no, because the slime will troll you, but there's a line where he's like, he'll be like, oh,
I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah,
and it might have formaldehyde in it.
Yeah. Don't eat it, just a little
that's
bit.
the calm one.
Come one. Come ones. It's a.
Would you guys do a challenge?
It's a wing show.
Dozen donuts glazed. One of them I came on.
Oh, life or level?
Yeah.
Wait, like,
It's
and then
it's
you
Sean
only have to eat
Evans.
one.
You have to
eat
eat
one.
one donut, but you have to pick, and if you pick the cum one, you have to eat it all.
But what do I win?
You gotta finish
if
it.
you don't pick the cum one, you win 10K.
Wow, this is good odds.
That's
yeah,
insane
what the
odds.
fuck? I
would eat the cum donut for 10K. I don't care. I know you're clean.
I would also do that.
Don't shake on eating my cum, you fucking weirdos.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
10K is 10K, baby.
I might have to lower the money
Dude,
amount.
I don't know why.
You wouldn't do this.
No, no shot.
What would you do it for?
Free.
What would you? I actually am very curious. What would you eat Ludwig's cum donut for? A dollar amount?
I gotta finish it.
100. Well, yeah.
It's not a bite. I gotta finish the whole
You gotta
thing.
finish it.
Dude, that's so crazy to
Let me
make them finish the whole
I'm
thing.
backpedaling. $22,000.
You wouldn't do it for 20.
No.
Really? You would say no
In the-
to
in
his
the mo-
face.
in the
This
moment
is
he
the
said
most
yes.
annoying game Slime plays. He'll play in every situation in life, like how
it's-
much money actually.
Exactly.
And then the moment you say any number, he'll go 1 or 2K below and be like, really?
Hold on.
Really? Not
people-
99.99K.
Do people know I did it, or is it just me and Ludwig?
Just you and
I'll
Ludwig.
tell people on a
150K.
podcast.
Hey, well, he'll,
150?
Yeah.
you wouldn't do it for 100.
No.
Wait, nobody ever finds out?
140.
No.
70K.
Slime.
Cap, right? It's cap though, right?
No, he
it's
would.
cap.
I don't think he'd do 140.
150. I'm sorry. Do I gotta say that shit again, bro? It's the one after
All right,
149.
Tipper, bring out the case.
So what we got?
These donuts.
I do so many things for
We call them
$150,000.
we call them peen filled donuts. That's what we call them.
Zipper brought up just a stock image of and one of these is a lucky one.
Yeah. So the conclusion of the story is I knew, and I said, fuck it, I'm down.
And he just ate it, and we were like, damn. And then I ate it too because I was like, well, if he dies, I'll die with him.
Yeah.
And so
Go
yeah,
down together.
I'm not scared of the poison in donuts.
it's true. You're not.
I should have been scared of the sugar,
That's
though.
right, brother. I've been very annoying to everyone lately because I
I've been killing the diet.
cut back on sugar.
I've been doing actually super well with it.
No,
I've gone like 2 weeks. I've been doing great.
I just wanted to see what he said.
It's hurtful.
you're-
I wanted to
are-
either go, yes, I have, or you're right.
He's visibly skinnier.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I actually think so.
All right, update.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Nah, I was joking.
You actually are.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
You look great, dude.
You look great.
And that was flexing.
I watch content now.
Okay.
This is new,
Cap.
as you guys might know.
It's
Cap.
getting
Yeah.
new. It's because, we've had so many conversations lately. We'll be like, oh, yeah, you remember that? Like, that's a clip that looks like Zergriz hit. And then you'd be like, yeah. Or I'll be like, oh, shit, that reminds me of, like, that H3 video. And Simon will be there like, what are all these things?
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
He's a boomer. He
This is
doesn't understand
this is
any
bullshit
YouTube
because
reference.
yesterday I go in the kitchen and I said, hey, I say this like with a tone implying I know the answer. And I'm like, did you watch what I sent you? And he's like, no. And I'm like, why?
No.
yeah.
And he's like, well, I don't watch shit. And I'm like, well, I just sent you a funny thing. I wanted you to watch it. He
It was
goes,
a
well,
YouTube video.
he's like, if you want, if
might
you
as well
would've-
ask me to read a book.
He goes, if you would have written what the video was, I would have watched it. And I'm like,
That's
there's an
insane.
embedded fucking picture that pops up in Discord that says exactly
And
what
the
it is.
title usually.
And it shows a picture.
I'll tell you what it
That's
said.
insane.
So-
you know what's fucked up? Same thing happened to me. I barely ever send someone a TikTok. I've done it maybe 5 times in my life. And one of them was to Slime, and I asked him, had he seen the TikTok? And he said, oh, no.
He just ignores his friends.
So it just said it was. You said this bit is really funny, which I always appreciate as context. Meaning, hey, you should watch this. I think you'd like it. I didn't know it's called British Stand Up is Bad.
Yeah.
It's a Cumtown bit. I didn't know it was that. It said British. I was immediately turned off.
What? You didn't get to the next
Yeah,
word.
I threw up in my mouth.
At British.
No, I looked at it and I was like, okay. And I was
You know
like,
what's fucked up?
I'll
is
watch
that
it later, but then it didn't.
It was a
and then
Cumtown bit, but it says Cumtown first.
No, it fucking doesn't,
Oh, am I
you piece
wrong?
of shit. Look at what it says.
I like that.
It says British Stand Up is Bad from The Future
about that.
Files.
Oh,
Okay?
fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
if
fair
it said
enough.
Calm
Still
Down, I
makes
probably
sense.
would have watched it because like we're kind of looking at podcast content, trying to be better and shit. So I've been watching a lot of content, giving my friends things back,
Who do you watch?
ignoring other friends. And so, what basically, I'll like fall asleep or I'll like keep something.
So they're
on.
called Smosh. You guys aren't gonna believe this.
One of
Someone's
them
name is
Pokemon,
Anthony. Isn't
but
that
it was
crazy?
real life.
By the way, fuck you, because I'm such a boomer.
This video bangs.
I
It's
watched-
Called, it's
I
called
watched
How
this-
to Be Ninja.
I watched the Smosh Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video
I hate
on
saying the name.
dial-up.
Like,
you fuckers.
You guys gotta watch this video. The evolution of dance. It's on this E-bombs world. You guys are gonna love this.
I fucking you guys so much. Dude.
Hold on, let me crank the computer.
you guys heard of Newgrounds?
Dude, this salad fingers video is gonna make you so scared.
This is creepy, but also it's kind of cool. I could quote this. Yeah, so I'm watching stuff. I'll watch a lot of there's Mortal Kombat YouTuber I watch. I watch a lot of like there's like what happened to certain businesses that failed. And I started once again watching, which used to be the only thing I ever looked up was Linus Tech Tips. Okay, I'm watching Linus Tech Tips again, and I'm just like he's great. He makes clickbait that I want to see. Like, is this worth it? You know, all this shit. Building a computer with only, like, my asshole hairs. And I'm like, I want to see that, brother. But, so, a long time ago, I would watch... There was a video where Linus and Luke, who is no longer there anymore, and he's beautiful. He's just a beautiful man. And they built a mineral oil build, which is a computer inside of liquid.
Yeah.
And it's like...
looks cool, pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it's like a fish
They
tank.
do that with cum.
Okay, so they did. Luke supplied all the cum. It took him.
this
took him-
beautiful man.
It took him so long. to
It's
do.
like RTX 3090.
Yeah, they had to call up the 4chan guys that like do the cum jars and like collect it all. Anyway,
This has been so much cum in this.
you
life.
guys fucking started it. Anyway, I'm watching a lot of Linus, and I remember a long time ago I watched this, and when Linus works with other people, he's kind of a prick. He's kind of like, he reminds me of like a boss that I used to have, and he's like, he doesn't really joke around. He's kind of like, he's kind of like a dick. He feels like he's a dick. And I'm like, fuck, Linus, he's a dick. He looks like he's a dick.
he's just not that charming.
I watched another video, but it's different because he'll be in front of camera. And he's like, so the RTX 3090
actually is really charming in front
does
of
a
the camera.
lot. Oh, there it is. This is the actual. This
You
is
have,
it.
you have a pretty good Linus.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Linus.
I do like Linus.
So there's times in which he'll kind of be like really sharp and snotty and like not very fun to what appears to be around, right? And this segmented in my brain. I'm watching Linus again, and he's doing it again, and I'm like, this is years later, and I'm like, Linus is a dick, and then it fucking cracked on me. People think that way about me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You think you're a nerd?
Wait, you just realized this?
Because I unjustifiably have a negative opinion about a guy from what feels like a natural place. Like, I know guys like this, and he's being a dick.
yeah,
right?
but you actually don't know his
But
workplace
I
might be
don't know
fine.
that. And I wouldn't want someone to think that about me. However, I would never act like Linus does because he's a dick.
So many people think you're a dick.
I know, but what I'm trying to put together, because after the Patreon soared into the atmosphere, I was driving and I'm like, I'm a content creator now.
Dude,
There's no getting
I've
over
been
it.
in a situation so many times where someone will come up to me and be like, oh yeah, like one time like Slime said this to me, and like they'll explain the whole situation, and I'm like, yeah, Slime's in the wrong here probably, but I'm like, you know, you're my boy, so I'm always just like, Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know, but I walk away like,
Dude.
damn, I can't believe he said that. to
Yeah,
that guy.
What context?
I'll
What are
be
you
on
talking about?
ban forums and I'll be reading them and it'll be like a slime ban. I'll be like, yeah, man, you know, you
It's like
should
I
never
entered a
fuck my
Discord and I
friends."
said hi to him because I'm like a big fan. I just said hi and he banned me.
That's what I used to do. My tolerance level used to be so low because I resented every part of like streaming and streaming culture and everything. Now my tolerance level is insanely high.
I was doing it on ban forums, bro. It'd be like, Slime banned me, and I'd be like, no comment. So I'd go to my chat. He never chatted my chat ever. I'd go to Slime's chat. He chatted once. He's like, what round is it? In Valorant.
no, I would
So I'd
never.
be- so I'd be like-
I would never ban for that. I would never ban for
You
that.
have banned for like questions about like if someone
Sometimes,
asks
yeah.
like what agent are you using and the agent was on screen, that's something you'd ban.
Or
for.
li-
No,
like-
that's not it. You guys don't get me. You guys don't
No,
get me.
no, you would literally be like, yeah, Cypher, it says on the fucking screen, open your eyes, get that ass banned. That's exactly what you would fucking
Get that as
say.
banned.
But that's funny.
But no, okay, hold on. Hold on.
No. Okay, so listen, I'm not gonna sit here and defend any of my bans. I know a lot of them. I get annoyed really easy, dude. People will be like, "Nice aim," like LOL, after I like fuck up a round, right? If I'm playing Valorant, and I'll ban that guy because I'm mad right now, because I'm sad that I lost the round, and anger is sadness repackaged, and I'll ban him. And then that's that, right? Sometimes I'll ban for more fun things because I don't care,
Yeah.
right? But you know what I found out? You can just time out for like 15 days
13.
with the little slider.
Yeah.
I just do that now. All I'm saying is, yes, I have a low tolerance for people who annoy me because I imagine every single person standing there and talking to my face. I just do. It's a flaw, even though it's like
That would be scary, dude.
even though it's how I feel like it's like that's how I want to see the world, is that I'm looking person to person every time. That's how I see all the chat messages, and then I just click into a mode where I'm like, why the fuck would you say that? Get the fuck go for it, because I've done that at tournaments.
Look, I go to bat for you.
Yeah.
I'm never sitting there agreeing with some guy who's mad at you. I'm always just like,
But
you know,
what I'm
bro.
saying, I have a way higher tolerance now, but now I am having these thoughts about Linus, right? These like insane thoughts.
Okay.
You know, like he's in a gang with Miles Teller, they're pissing on my
He's
face,
getting his clothes off.
and he's attacking me.
It's
and I'm
Brokeback
like,
Mountain, but we're in a micro center.
and I'm like,
And
dude,
it's me and Linus Tech Tips.
am I being fair to Linus here? And part of me believes so strongly that I'm right. And part of me is like,
that's crazy after that conversation.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, what?
but part of me is also like, but you know what? I would be annoyed if someone extrapolated this from like content. So I'm not going to be that guy. And now I'm different, and the Patreon changed.
You know
me.
what I don't understand about this is that you can be all these things and also have the self-control to
Oh.
not get mad at people on mics. Because that's my weakness.
on mics.
Like,
that's so
in-game
much different
comps.
because we're on a team,
Yeah.
and we need to work together.
Yeah.
So Eamon
You
is
actually
a dick.
interact with them.
I'll
Eamon
get
is a
into
dick to Valorant teammates, and he will literally shit on them verbally and tell them that they suck and like make fun of them.
Well, that is
That's
an
literally happened
exaggeration.
a lot.
I have never told someone that they suck.
You're
to their
just
face in that
fucking
game.
bad, man. You're just fucking bad.
I've never
that's
said that.
different? Yes, you have, dude.
No.
What Eamon,
Absolutely
I
not.
think what Eamon will do is I'll jump in. He'll jump right to like the harshest tone,
Dude.
and that's
your
his
tone?
problem. That's what I would say is his problem.
Yeah.
Forget his words. His problem is like someone will like accidentally flash both. Eamon will die. He'll go, dude, and then he'll like wait till the answer and go like, Cypher, you have to call your flash. You have to call
if
your
you don't
flash.
call your flash and I go in there, I'm just gonna fucking die.
You'll be like, you said we're going B. It's like, dude, I said we're going to be going A, and you're like, oh,
Dude,
we should have gone
well,
B.
that's us.
Yeah.
Well,
Will you catch
I do
Eamon?
that to you guys.
Yeah, that's
When you
us.
catch him and you like literally like, no, I shadow played it. I said
It's
this.
like, well,
You're
I
oh,
didn't-
well, still.
I didn't
Well,
hear that.
still.
I guess.
Hold on. The last time we did that, I was right.
When?
The last
Okay,
time,
all right,
the
no,
last
no,
time
no.
we came
Okay,
down,
we
to
are
a
not getting
shadow
into the
play voice.
nitty-gritty
All right,
of
let me
Valorant
bring it
disagreements.
back. Let me bring it back. So, Aiden, you were bringing up this idea of like the reason why I have a more controlled environment to people on a team is
Yeah.
because I want to win the game, and I don't want to jeopardize that by making them mad.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Right, but you also want to win the game, but don't care about potentially having them throw.
I think it's because I care more about being right than winning the game.
That is so
Aiden is the
toxic.
only person I know in my life who
I'm actually so chilling on
who is more concerned with surfacing the truth in every situation. What I mean by this is like sometimes I'm really bad at parsing sarcasm because if someone says like a really if someone says a sarcastic comment to me, I'll take them seriously a lot of the time. 'Cause I'll be like, oh no, that's not what happened. This what happened. Like, oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah,
I do that a lot because I can't control it. Aiden does that to like the next level. Someone in chat in Valorant's like, LMAO, nice flash. And Aiden will explain to the other team why the flash he threw was actually good and why it messed up.
Oh my god!
And I
bro.
have to literally talk. I have to be like, Aiden, don't talk to the other team. Just fucking. He's like, no, he has to understand. Like, I
Furiously
he's like,
typing in
when
all
I
chat.
threw it, like he doesn't know the dog was barking in the house, and that distracted me, and that's why it missed. And I'm like, you really think he cares? He's just calling you a loser, and because he wants to troll you.
No, and
Aimant's
this is
always
him-
down to have a genuine
No.
interaction, though.
This guy's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
All right.
See, when I say that, because you hear me say depraved shit about my teammates, but I'm not.
You
I'm
won't
not
say
on-
it directly to
I'm
them.
not on push to talk when I say
I think
that shit.
99% of the time he doesn't say it to him. Sometimes he might
No,
blow up.
because the
only
biggest
time-
blow ups are I can literally hear him go, "No, listen to me, Cypher," and I know
Yeah, but
he's
that's
fucking nuts.
that's when it's an argument about something.
Yeah, but that,
happened.
he won't be like, you
This-
fucking loser.
This reminds me of something that came up in my head.
They're
this
just all
past week.
Ludwigs, and you're in the car.
And what?
The same thing you did to Ludwig, you do to these poor souls.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I get it. That
But
took
I
me a
mean it.
minute, bro.
But I mean it.
30 milligrams, man. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Because the CS:GO, this reminds me of the CS:GO bind story, and there was another layer that I had forgotten about because this part I had disdain for. I did not enjoy this, but my friends that got me into CS and taught me the ways of the binds would use TeamSpeak exclusively, even after Discord came out, because TeamSpeak lets you easily set up soundboards tied to keys.
Oh my god.
And there was this era
Dude.
where while the binds are filling the chat and like the chat is unreadable every game, you also have to compete with just random YouTube sounds like going off in the middle of your round. The two most depraved examples of this that they all had set were that video where a little kid throws a ping pong paddle at his older brother and then his older brother knocks the ping pong table over and the kid is like screaming
Yeah.
as loud as he can. They have that entire audio track set to like a key in the game. So you would just hear
God.
that and you'd be 1v3 clutching, and then Ian would turn on this fucking bind that plays this video called Scotland Forever.
Oh, that's a classic.
Which is
Bass boosted.
a bass boosted bagpipe song where these guys scream.
Yeah.
And you listen to that
That's
for
a classic.
the whole round while you're trying to clutch. And I'd forgotten about this because it got so bad one day because the call, you can't hear anybody in the call anymore because so many people have this set up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is
brain
This
dead.
is my breaking point. I cannot play with you guys anymore if we keep doing
There
this.
used to be this.
And we
I
finally
can't believe
walked
you would
away.
play with that.
There used to be this little like thing like this big. It was called a Smack Talk, and you could plug it into the bottom of your Xbox 360 controller, and it would like elastic up over the battery pack, and then plug your mic into that, and you could record 6 messages into it. And then on Xbox Live, you could play them as like a soundboard whenever you wanted to. And I had one, and we'd always go into lobbies. And with the second the other team started talking shit, I would just spam.
Yeah, you just start.
I would
mashing it.
literally just start button mashing. All my friends knew like, oh, we gotta mute him for like 3 rounds.
Wait, can I ask your TeamSpeak thing? Did that output the sound to the CS:GO game?
No, to TeamSpeak.
Oh, so it was
So
just
only
you
if you
guys.
guys- Yeah, they're just fucking each other
But if you
over.
push to talk, you could push it into the game if you wanted to.
Okay, understood. So,
Yeah.
you know who used to do that same shit? Stud
Davey.
Muffin.
Oh, Davey and Stud Muffin.
Yeah, so Stud Muffin, one time I was playing CSGO with these, like our Smash friends. First time, I'm bad at the game, I don't know how to play it, but it's like, it's this clutch round, and my friend has a shotgun, which is bad on Dust 2, and he just turns on his output to the team, and, we have like 2 randos, and it's this EDM remix of like, Get Out of My Swamp, and it's like Shrek, and I'm like, yeah, we are truly in the sauce. But let me real quick, someone posted on the subreddit, I made the code for the CSGO, they talked about the binds they talked about plus some of my own. None of them are funny except for one, and I wanted to read it out. Bind space plus jump, say, look me in my balls.
Every time you do.
Every time
you jump. All the ones is not funny, but yeah. Shouts out to the subreddit. Sometimes you get there.
Like 1/20th the way there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, 5%'s good.
that's my dad's odds.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How long till we are no longer funny?
Us? I think if you stay in tune with what's going
Senior year of high school?
This dude's
What is that?
fucking-
What
he-
is that? What are you eating?
I ate
You're
a
eating
lobster
something?
roll and I toasted it,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
and I
regular
left part of
bread.
the toast in the plate, and he just he ate it.
You hungry, man?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Oh, munch, dude.
Hungry's
Give this guy some
me.
snackies.
How do you
We're
feel?
a quarter
I
ice
feel
queen.
great.
You feel great?
I'm a queen.
You
dude.
seem great and feel great.
I don't think I could ever be deterred, even if I was just given a
dick in my
suppository
mouth?
of
Put
acid,
your dick in my mouth.
to not
Pop your
Is this
Swallow,
like a
Aiden.
thing?
Aiden, swallow. Get it down. Come on.
I could never be any different on camera. I think.
Wait, what?
You
You're
saying-
saying there's no amount of weed you could take to be different on camera?
I think if you did crack, you would be different.
Yeah.
I think you might be different.
I'm different. I'm saying like, but still in that like creator zone.
I would love to see Eamon and Ludwig do a little clink with 2 little crack pipes, and then just fucking just,
All right.
and they'll just be shivering the
Hey,
whole episode.
If it
Like,
becomes the biggest Patreon in the world,
Do we
10K.
if we pass CGP Grey,
would you do crack?
if we get the
Allegedly.
biggest,
Would you allegedly do crack?
I will allegedly do
we
crack.
still have the oil burner.
You know what? I would do the crack with you guys.
If we were the biggest,
Yeah.
you'd break.
I would
edge.
break
we
10 years of sobriety just because I know I wouldn't want to do it again.
and then we'd get arrested.
Dude, why does it have to be crack? Could we pick like a better drug?
We could just do cocaine, right? Isn't that the same
No,
drug?
that's like- no.
Crack is cocaine, right?
I always
Yes.
thought it would be
So-
badass.
It's the base form.
To
It's way more
allegedly
intense.
I see.
do ketamine.
Dude, there was
But
a
I would never do it unless we.
Yeah, I
became
think
the
there's a
biggest
funnier
patron.
drug than crack. Like
no,
I
no.
think
Crack
ketamine is pretty funny.
Crack is the funniest drug.
ket is funny
Crack
too.
is not the
Ketamine,
funniest drug.
ketamine
Crack
is
is
funny
funny.
because saying ket is so
That's
funny.
true.
It's-
Also, what's the one they use in Wolf of Wall Street? That's funny.
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes is funny.
Out
have
of,
you
pro-
seen
out of
the
production.
Have you seen the Quaaludes? The
Yeah, the Quaaludes guy.
Yeah, the Quaaludes guy.
Yeah, I've seen that. Dude,
I've watched that video so
when
many
you say the
times.
keybinds, Twitch chat would be so good.
we
at
should
the
do Kratom.
keybinds. They would,
Kratom?
they would do Quaaludes guy. They would do Margaret Thatcher's dead. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. That'd be one of the keybinds. Twitch chat would be gods at this.
You will love the Quaaludes video, I think.
Yeah? We'll watch it.
You're hit or miss on everything I've ever suggested you to watch,
That's not true.
I'm
except for a
confident.
fart. I'm pretty unsure.
Or
Dude, one time I tweeted this out. I sent Ludwig this TikTok of like it's like some fucking plains in Russia, like some like Russian like meadow, and it's just caves in, and you just hear screaming in the background, and it's in Russian.
I sent-
and I sent it to Ludwig because we were like sending each other TikToks, and he just said, "Bro, send me funny ones."
because it wasn't funny. It was so scary. It was such a scary video.
watched it, I was like-
I was so curious because it looked so bad in the video, and I sent it to a friend who could speak Russian, and I was like, "Please tell me what they say." Didn't illuminate the circumstances at all. It was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's saying like,
It's
watch out."
depraved shit.
Yeah.
Watch out! There's the orphanages there. Please stop.
The underground Russian orphanages caved in.
This is so bad
Please,
for us.
someone help on TikTok.
Well, yeah, you said some fucked up shit. I have to say, I want you to stop. I'm requesting you.
I don't send
To
you shit
stop-
anymore.
no.
Dude, I barely send
I'm
you
not
shit.
done. To stop farting in the DLTGC.
No, I will never stop.
The
doing
Doritos Locos Tacos Gaming
I
Center?
request.
Fuck you, pay me. Pay
we
me
have
money.
an office.
Please.
Pay me actual money and I'll do it.
How much money?
Wow.
If
We
this
have entered into
If this
negotiations.
is higher than
The
what
art
it
of the
takes to
deal.
eat the cum donut, I'm gonna be mad.
How much money?
How about, you know what? You start the bidding.
That's crazy.
$500.
More.
$600.
More.
Do better negotiation. Give me a number.
$10,000.
What?
Yeah.
The
I thought we were
sere as
talking
the
bread.
donut?
You're smoking
I thought we were
weed.
talking bread.
You're higher
No,
than
no,
that.
I
It's the same as the donuts.
thought, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking bread.
I would eat your cum for as much money as I'd stop farting.
Yeah.
Let me jack off
That's a
in your
one-to-one
mouth
exchange.
on camera.
That's a
Let me
one-to-one.
jerk off in your mouth right
Let me
now.
mama
How
bird
much?
you.
Let me
mama bird you my
10K,
specimen.
your number for everything.
This is crazy.
Let me pull my pud right now and just give you the sauce, dude.
I need.
I just thought we weren't having broke
Are you
talk.
doing
need a
good?
retaliatory
You're doing all right?
We need a way to strike back.
You need to just give us $100 every time you do it.
No.
Have a fart jar.
No, I won't.
You
do
know what
that.
I'm gonna do
I'm
tomorrow?
gonna fire you.
I don't care.
You're gonna come
That would be so
downstairs.
funny.
He's gonna come downstairs, and I'm gonna squirt mustard all over your
Like
keyboard.
Jill Biden.
Oh, his nice keyboard?
Yeah.
I would actually fucking fight you.
He would be mad at that.
Yeah.
That would be so mean. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because
The
there's
farts are mean.
Making it mustard gives us a 50% chance that you think it's funny, I think.
No, you'd be funny.
He doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. If he never stops.
The moment the bottle ends, he has a
If you're like-
second
if he's like,
mustard.
what the fuck are you doing? And
That's
he just
actually-
kept going, and then it started to do the thing where it goes.
And now that
Oh,
I
I
think
wanna
about
do
it,
this so
here's the
bad.
thing. Here's the difference. If I walk in, if I walk in and there's mustard on my shit, I'm pissed. Like the tea. If I walk in on an abandoned tea can, I'm gonna be furious. But if you leave the room in anger, come back with mustard, stare me in the face, and then just do it, I cannot stop myself from going, I respect what you're doing, and I appreciate this. So yeah, you're right. But it depends. It depends on the time, like everything.
I'm going to take a risk one day.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to have like 4 mustard bottles ready. You're going to be on my stream. I'm going to just pour them on your head.
We should
Well-
totally mustard this guy. You guys down to mustard this guy
totally
later?
mustarded.
I'm gonna wait till you're sleeping one day, get the fucking boys.
It's like Full Metal
Wait,
Jacket, where you're just mustarding me.
Can you look up the video of the guy who's
with
sleeping?
way too much mustard on him.
And his friends
Slime
just start
loves
putting
that video.
mustard
It's
on
one
it.
of my favorite videos because of how unreal long it is.
It is so long.
And you're like, it's kind of like that video you talked about in the Patreon episode last time of the penises that kept coming, but they're
Dude.
fake, right? It's like that.
okay,
you're
so-
like, why is there so much mustard in
Real
this?
quick, if you didn't join the 3,000 people who join our Patreon, consider joining.
What the fuck are you doing
the
not being
fuck
in the
is this
Patreon?
We got a lot of tiers in it. I can't talk about it more on YouTube. I can't, but I talked about old prawn video, the first one I ever saw. And we talked about it for like 30 minutes.
No,
but
it wasn't that long.
It was a long. It was the longest
It was
segment.
like 15, 20.
It was not 30.
It was
Like
it was
the milligrams in
it
your
was
body
a
right
good
now,
minute, but,
rampaging through your
I think it
veins.
was super funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, the video is much like that, but with a mustard bottle
Here's
and
the
a
mustard
guy.
guy. Let
I
me
can
see
see
that
you pulling it
video,
up.
Zipper.
Zzz. Oh, this is great, dude. Bro,
We're watching
it's
a man get
so
mustard on him.
much mustard.
I also love how he just doesn't cover his dick.
The sound too. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on?" And it's just like, he like is literally waking up from a dream of Miles Teller.
I like
beating the
how
shit out of him.
even
This is
though
what Miles Teller was doing.
It's just still going.
even though in my mind you and XQC are polar opposites, you both die at mustard.
Yeah, because we are fundamentally appreciate high art. It's
so
so much.
much.
It's still going.
It is
and
still
the
going.
video is still so long.
He's covered.
It's a good.
Oh, this is a shortened one. He literally gets up and just
No,
walks
it's
around. No, there's more. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a full minute of mustard, and then he just has yellow Simpsons face.
Dude, oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Classic.
That is a
stuff.
classic internet.
Anyway, so you want me to stop farting in our office
video. Dude,
space.
I really do.
God,
I really do. I hate it.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because you outrank me in many ways,
I do. Outrank, outtank.
I
Outspank.
will not fart in the DLTGC. Actually, you know what? $10,000.
Oh my God!
being-
Really?
I'm not being respected.
You went from free.
I'm not being respected.
because of the
You
handshake.
just did a
No,
whole
no, no.
monologue.
You sit on spank.
I will not do it when you're in there.
Dude, one time Anthony...
I'll take that. I don't care about
What
aiming.
the
I'll take that. I fight my own battles.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Welcome aboard.
One
to see you,
time
boss.
Anthony farted on a drive home from a Smash
Oh,
tournament.
bro,
And
I know what you're talking about.
and
Because it was epic.
He's like
I
Rain
thought-
Man, but it's only his farts.
Stop
He like
talking.
opens up drawers and smells them.
What?
You know,
What I'm,
was
gonna,
historic.
what I'm gonna say is a little sensational, and I mean this.
It was historic.
It was like there was a dead body inside of him.
Dude.
It was merciless.
Dude,
Like,
we were driving from San Diego, 80 on the highway, windows down, and it didn't do anything.
it didn't change the fact that we were in the chamber. It was.
Were you driving?
No, it was our friend.
No, I think it was Sergio.
Oh
Sergio.
no! You subjected Sergio to that?
I did. A decorated veterin of the Air
Yeah, he
Force.
fucked his brain out. That's why
Okay,
he
here's
fucks
the
with
real
everyone
test.
now.
Message Sergio, see if he remembers it.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
You couldn't forget. You couldn't forget. It was like
How
was
many
historic.
farts do you remember in a life?
I'll never
A
forget this.
dozen?
This was the 9/11 of farts. It was fucking
I am
unforgettable,
unable to forget.
unforgettable, and catastrophic.
And a 20-year war ensued.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't believe it happened.
And only now are we paying the repercussions.
I hate it. I hate your farts. In conclusion,
Yeah, so I won't do it when you're in there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you and me.
Get fucked.
If
Aiden.
Eamon ever surpasses me in company structure,
Yeah.
then,
Well,
you know.
and if you ever surpass me, I'm.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's only between me and
If I
him.
get Steve Jobs out my company,
Anyway,
I'd do
to answer
that.
your question, because I think it's interesting, who takes over? Slime Anders Gaming takes over. And he farms obituary
Slime
subs.
thinks he's the guy, huh?
you guys are capping. It's
Dude,
Pusha T.
Pusha T takes
Pusha
over.
T.
Pusha T.
What?
Only man that can fill my shoes.
Why
Pusha T.
Pusha T. Yeah.
push.
Like a streamer that's
Push
not
the
the
T?
guy that I think you're talking
No,
about.
Pusha T's a rapper.
Yeah,
Pusha
Pusha
T-
T's the
right.
rapper.
Why?
Push
rapper.
the T.
I don't think you guys could do it. He's the first guy that came to my mind. I was listening to a song yesterday. It was amazing.
Boys, today we're gonna play a little bit of Fall Guys, and I know what you're thinking.
You sound like you're doing Myth's.
Miss version
You're
of you.
doing Myth's version of me.
Yeah.
That
Which
Myth
is
is
pretty
a killer. You, I'll take that.
I know.
That's huge. All right, well, that settles it. It won't be me.
Do
but
yours.
My Ludwig?
You're real quick, and we'll test. And the
Okay.
winner will get my throne when I die.
Look.
Whoa,
No, I'm gonna do
Dial that back a little bit.
I'm doing skydiving video Ludwig.
Okay.
Look. The thing is, it was my birthday the other day, and Cutie Cinderella decided to take me skydiving, and so I go skydiving. Now,
Fucking
I've
Watto?
never been skydiving
You're
before,
Watto.
but I would do it, and I did do it, and I might tell you, it was crazy.
That's
That's
how
like
you
the
coming
fucking
around.
sound of
They
my
always
ears.
jump in
It's
on a
fun.
plane.
He's coming around.
I've learned a lot. I'm doing my Ludwig now, my improved Ludwig.
You're roasting me, but he does this. He has like this like gravity, this gravelness in
You
his
know what
voice.
you're doing? You're doing cat and trash bacon time.
You think that I'm really bad at this? That's what he does. That's what he does. You guys are acting like I'm being gaslit. I can't handle
Oh,
it.
you just did Nick's voice. I thought you were doing Nick's.
That is how you sound to me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Let me cite an actual source. Well,
You sound
so
like
you and your fucking
you sound
ilk.
like an emphysema commercial.
You got a stoma.
Today, boys.
Anyway,
This is what so I went skydiving the other day. Now, you guys might know. That's it. You're
No,
doing
it's more
like
than
way
that.
too
It's
guttural.
more.
I'm not
It's
that
more.
you're so guttural.
I'm gonna pull up a
You're
fucking
obscenely
video right
guttural.
now, you
I'm
dumb
doing the
piece of
video
shit.
live.
He's doing a voice.
So I
that's
flew
like,
in a plane and I jumped
So
out of it.
I flows in a plane. I says to the plane, "Hey, come on, drop me
why
out
do
of
you
the
say
plane."
I says? Like you're from fucking New York. Dude, there are so I'm getting so angry.
I love I
My blood
says.
sugar.
So I says to him,
Why do you say that?
I think it's funny. That's it.
So I
Why do you
says-
fart in front of us? Because you think it's funny.
Because it is funny.
Because you think it's funny.
It's not-
I say
You laugh every time.
I
You literally
never
laugh
laugh,
every
dude.
time.
I
You
have-
laugh every time and he does
I've never laughed
I
ever
want to
once.
get slime a vuvuzela and see what happens if he rips ass into it.
I think someone in Australia gets IBS.
Yeah, I think it's funny to say I says to him.
Yeah,
So
it's
I do
just-
that a lot.
Yeah, I get it, and I think it's fine. I'm just saying it makes my brain sort of like crack like a
You also
egg.
think Linus is a dick, so
he is.
me and Linus both say fuck you.
He's just so weird when he's around people. He treats them weirdly.
Yeah, comment down below if you like Linus Tech
And
tips or not.
actually, the foreskin comes off with a gun.
So we've been talking to NVIDIA about the foreskin that comes from their GPUs. Now, they've been using foreskin that comes from a different manufacturer. My Linus is
This
so good.
all started, by the way, this conversation to Linus from you talking about content you've been watching. You don't watch, by the way, content. Because when I think of content, I think of like YouTube, mainstream. This is what's
Linus
culturally
has
relevant.
so many more subs than you
Let
will ever have.
Let me finish.
buddy.
It's okay.
It's true, though.
Sure, that's okay.
It's mainstream.
You are. Let me finish. Look, so you watch a lot of content, is what you've been saying, but content to me is what's really culturally relevant and popping these days. But you mostly watch what I've seen in the past week: videos on Fiverr, like 7 of them.
I know
a
so
video
much
on
about
the
Fiverr.
180 different types of discs and cassettes.
108 bizarre media formats.
Yeah. And these are the videos you are watching. You'll throw up like a documentary on the B-52's first construct
Yeah.
before you boot up a video on content which is like a Mr. Beast video.
I
or
don't
dream.
understand. Okay, but that's a good point. Content for you just has a different dictionary definition in your head.
You brought this up with the.
I thought content meant shit on YouTube.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah, I
content's
guess
the friends we met along the way.
everything could be content, but I think content the way for like a content creator. Like, it's not the same. The guy.
You're
the
so
108
in your fucking bubble world.
The
where you
108
cut out Hasan and you play with Valkyrie and you're late for the podcast because you got your cool friends and you're playing a scary game so the kiddos can fucking be like, oh, Ludwig. And they.
I want to go join Aiden
What's
over
the
there.
coolest media cassette?
Aiden looks
console?
comfy.
Okay,
over
the
there.
coolest one, it's like a suitcase.
What the fuck?
And you
guys
open it and it's like a giant cassette.
Dude, coolest media
I
console.
was at an estate sale this weekend, and I'd never been to one before. They're really sad because you're just walking through like a fucking graveyard.
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
essentially.
He texted me. He's like, I got a gift for you. And I'm like, oh my God, that's sick. And I said, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm coming home right now. I'm like, dope, dope, dope. I'm sitting in the garage working out, garage door open, because I'm so excited for Nick to come home that I'm letting the sun beam
Not true, he
in.
does that all the time.
I'm so
It was
excited
the
for
big
Nick to
garage
come
door.
home.
No,
yeah.
he does that still.
Just give
Every
me
single
something.
time.
Just give me
No.
something.
Because all content is on YouTube.
Bald.
Go on.
Yes.
Shout out to Coinbase.
Hey, it's okay.
So,
Hey, you're doing great. You're doing great over there. Hey, can we get an ISO on Eamon, Archie?
Gummy
Video?
gummy cam. Archie, I want an overlay over this cam that says gummy cam.
Gummy cam, like
do
at a
like
baseball game.
THC level and it's just like where it's currently at. Like Mango's breathalyzer. So he comes home, says he has a gift, and it comes up. It's actually a really sweet gift that I have to figure out what to do with. But
It's like a vintage Michelob Ultra sign.
yeah, it's like a
Oh, nice.
it's not a neon one. It's like an actual like sign.
It lights up though.
And I'm like, where'd you get this? And he's like, oh, I went to an estate sale. And I'm like, wait, like someone died? And he's like, yeah.
I was handing him a dead man's treasure.
Yeah. You
Which is
rifle
so
through
crazy.
the dead's things.
The guy died maybe like what in the past month, and then you went to his house, took
Wait,
his
hold on.
sign.
I can expand on this. Let me
Oh,
finish the other thing
okay.
first because
This
it won't
is a
be
normal
it won't be
practice, by the
relevant
way.
anymore. But so on the media format thing. So me and Dan are at an estate sale, and there was a yard fan there. Shout out to Scott. I think I got it.
Scott, everyone thinks you're cool.
And if you haven't joined the Patreon, they think you're a pussy.
And I'm walking by and I see this machine on the ground, and there's what looks to me like a vinyl record with Arnold Schwarzenegger's picture on it. And I'm like, what is that? Is this like a soundtrack to like a movie? And Dan looks at me and he's like, no, this is a laser disc machine. And I'm like, what is that? And
Wow, really?
I learned about laser disc this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know what that shit is?
You guys don't know, do you?
Boomer technology.
The only reason I know, and I'm a boomer, but I only know because there's an episode of The Sopranos where he's like, I love watching The Godfather on Laserdisc.
It's literally, like a CD.
Yeah.
We're gonna sound so fucking young to some of our viewers. It's like a CD, but it's like a vinyl size,
I think I've seen.
and it goes
them
in this
before.
big box and it plays movies.
Yeah.
And it also
It's great.
It has two,
This dead
two
guy
sides.
had so many of them. he had like hundreds of laser
That
discs.
means he
You
had
didn't get
bread
any?
in that time.
Well, the house was like 8,000 square feet.
Why
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Why didn't you get it?
Because I was just
Why
going
do you
through the
want a
movies and I'm
Laserdisc?
like, are these real? I've never heard of any of them. And I just couldn't pick one. And also, it was just whatever. But the other house that I went to, that I got the Michelob Ultra sign from. So we're in this. It's my first estate sale ever. And I walk in, and this house has a room where the floor is blue carpet. It's inside, but there's a swimming pool. The house is not big. The
Okay.
house is like smaller than every other house we've lived in together. But it has an indoor swimming pool in a room with blue carpet.
How big is the pool?
Like almost normal size. Like it's like
That's
It takes
insane.
up like a huge portion of
That's
this home.
insane.
And I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking house ever. Whatever. And I'm walking around and I see the Michelob sign on the wall, and I'm like, I gotta have that shit. And so I tell the guy, I'm like, can I buy that? And he sold it to me for pretty cheap. And then I keep walking, and there's a door that has no handle. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, feeling the wall, and I'm like, what is this? And the guy goes, yeah, we don't really know. And he goes like, you want to go in? And I'm like, yeah, I really do. And so they open the door somehow, and the carpet immediately turns into red as the door opens. All the carpet in this room is red. And I walk in,
The Black
and
Lodge.
it's this room that has like this big oval table, and it literally looks like a Freemason lounge. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy was in a cult. This guy was doing, he was having sex in the pool, and he was in a
Did
cult.
you take a picture
for
of
sure.
it?
No, I didn't take a picture.
Dude, that's
This,
insane.
this room had 3 things in it: red carpet, a big
I
oval
wonder
table, and a vault.
If you remember the address, I'd love to look at that bitch on
should-
Zillow.
You should buy that.
Don't buy the creepy.
No, you should
blood
buy
What
it.
if we make
but
that
you
the
have his
office?
sign, so maybe check it for
So
cameras.
you know what's crazy is I was looking at some like house tour stuff, room tour stuff on YouTube, and the Trash Taste podcast, which is like huge podcast, 2
a
million
lot
viewers.
of I've never watched the show,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of crossover.
People
A lot of
compare
crossover.
us.
People who watch us and them.
I think I have a good amount of weebs, and if you are even a slight weeb, like there's a good chance you watch these guys.
Aaron,
What was that?
That was,
What was-
Attack on Titan.
What was that?
It was.
Shake
if
my
you're
hand.
saying Eren, was it the little boy, the blondie?
We gotta finish.
did great.
We gotta finish into the abyss and the
Made in
abyss.
Abyss.
Made in abyss.
So, their podcast, their studio is insane. They have an actual studio space that they rent out, and they go there, and they made the podcast set in there. They made a second podcast set in there. They have an upstairs area with just desks, and they have like 5 employees.
yeah, office
they-
space is cool.
But they don't have turf.
I know, but it's crazy. Like, they have a real ass shit. We're in my attic.
yeah.
Okay, for one, go fuck yourself, because this is like the 3rd time now that I have said to you, dude, we should get a studio space.
He was so against it.
I'm so annoyed
He was
because
so
now you're like,
against it all the
but I
time.
went to the streamer's house and it was so poggy woggy, and now
That's
I want
so
now
right.
I want a big building and I want to be Rob
Well,
Deerdeck.
Bestie,
you know what
bestie,
changed?
yes, bestie.
What changed is we
Fucking
did the
so mad.
Patreon, and now I'm fucking buying with my fuck you Patreon money.
You're breaded and wedded now.
Yeah.
You wanna-
I will say, someone on
I've
the
dollar signs
We're
in my
not
ass.
5 employees loaded yet.
someone on the subreddit was like, "Oh, the boys are fucking loaded now," and I like transparency, and I was like, "We still owe technically Ludwig like how much it costs to get this together."
yeah,
It
we
was-
spent a bunch of
it was
money
around, it
making
was around
this.
$70,000.
fucking possible.
I'll just tell you, there was a set design. We had to build this out with construction.
This
so that's
was
a lot
an
of money,
attic.
a lot of labor, a lot of like like design stuff, and it comes out to about $70K gear, hiring people, and so we have to pay that back first. But Archie and Zipper get their
Pay me
cut.
back or you're fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, it just blew my mind that it seems more like legit now.
Yeah,
This
dude,
podcast.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was driving and I was thinking about Linus.
Ludwig,
I was thinking about Linus.
Ludwig did not believe in this show a fucking little bit. Ludwig thought this show was gonna start. We were gonna crash and fucking burn. The whole time he was just like,
I didn't think Nick
he
would
was
be this
like,
funny.
You are a piece of shit.
come on.
Going into this,
because so
I was
many
like, Ludwig, check. Slime, check. Aiden, it'll do. Nick, we'll see. Look, I thought it would work. I'm just impressed. I think you guys have done great.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
Aiden, you're hot.
Ludwig,
What
when,
the
when,
You
when,
are doing great.
When Aiden hasn't said a word in 30
doing
minutes.
great.
What?
It's actually crazy.
Don't say what like you have said something.
He's so rosy.
What do you mean?
Ludwig, when is your bonus show coming?
Oh, you want like my own
side
bonus
show.
show?
I want. You can pick any one of us to be your duo, and you gotta have a bonus show.
What do you think?
What would it
You can
be?
do it once a month. You don't have to do it every week like us.
It depends. I don't know what it would be.
You have to think of it too.
I'd have to think of a bonus show.
Hey,
would you do
comment
it?
down below what
Yeah,
you think
maybe.
his bonus
If
show
it was
could
pretty
be.
quick.
For
You know what I would-
context, we have a bonus show together, and we have a bonus show together right now.
Yeah.
I,
Me and Nick watch a movie. They
people like what I don't know.
Joke.
I don't know what I would do. I make so much content that I
Don't
couldn't
joke.
think of content that I'm not currently creating.
Oh, I'm
Don't
just
do
like
that.
always working, you know?
It's that I don't have a day off, I guess.
Yeah.
That
it's
I
like,
can't think of.
The ideas are all being used because I'm so efficient, and that's the thing
Yeah.
about me and how I work. So
You know what my first thought was? It would it's terrible. It's an hour of gameplay with no voiceover at all. And I just upload it, and that's my bonus show.
that's terrible.
no, I actually like that because it's like the opposite.
That's what I thought of.
dude,
That's what I first thought. I was like, what do I
if
never
your
do?
bonus
And I was
show-
like, game, and that's it.
If your bonus show was playing a video game, like you and whoever just playing a video game, maybe you cycle us.
Let's play, but no voice.
Dude,
I'm
it's like
Sandman
Rooster
going
Teeth,
through.
Rooster Teeth used to do this, where it was like Bernie and he was interviewing one of the employees of the company, and just they'd play like a 2-hour game together, like a co-op game. It was awesome. I watched a bunch of them. So
I'll think about it. The one I want to do a group bonus rather than
like all 4 of us.
yeah,
we're already
'cause-
doing that.
well, I would
Yeah.
love to just start doing.
Another
Wait,
one.
wait, what are we? We're already doing that?
Yeah.
The
extra-
Once this is over in a couple minutes.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about group bonus on Patreon. Like if you hit a certain amount, like a goal. Because one of the things that I think is hype is like going out and filming shit.
So you're
as
talking about
the
like a
podcast group.
stretch goal.
Yeah, stretch goal to like.
He said group bonus. Oh my god.
Why
I'm
would
so
we
mad.
know what
Why
that
are you
means?
mad when you made me eat weed? You dumbass.
Forcibly fed like sugar cubes to a horse.
Come on,
Well,
eat it.
get your weed, buddy.
But yeah, stretch goal for like IRL content because that's the one thing that Trash
Me and
Taste
Anthony,
does that pops off.
Me and Anthony
that I
have the
love.
most goated stretch goal idea ever.
Okay, say it.
I forgot
Are
what it
we
was.
announcing it?
Yeah, announce it now. Fuck it. Try it.
We want to make a real skate video.
Oh yeah.
Like a whole we all have a part.
It would
and
look
a whole
really
thing,
beautiful.
and we
if
would
you
do
made
it for real.
I would have to learn how to skateboard.
Oh
Well,
yes.
we'd actually get people who can skateboard as well.
I think it should only be us in Bunth.
Well, it's hard because like
It's all the homies, and you know maybe
Have
there's some Owen Wilson
Have you
in
ever
there.
skateboarded?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you ollie? All right. So that's like the starting.
Boys, that was the yard. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll be back again next week. But if you're a Patreon, stick around or go to the Patreon because we've got a bonus episode coming right now.
Coming to you hot and charged in the morning.
Aiden, you want to say something before we go?
Yeah. Do you want to say anything at all?
Tell them something about Jill.
Oh
He's thinking about what he would do to
All right,
her, bro.
everyone. See you later.
The fucking bonus
Bye.
episode.